Hello everybody, welcome to Italian Gamer Joe. Today is January 19th, 2022. The time is 8:30 and welcome to another stream. Tonight we are going to be playing a new Nancy Drew game. And guess which one we're playing? We are playing Nancy Drew Danger by Design. Tonight we are playing Nancy Drew Danger by Design. I am really excited to play this Nancy Drew game because this is the Nancy Drew game that I know the least about. I've only played it once, like 1.5 times. So a lot of the puzzles in this game, a lot of the dialogue, a lot of the story in this Nancy Drew game is something that's a little bit more on the newer side to me, because this is the one Nancy Drew game that I, as I've said this before in the end of my last Train to Blue Moon Canyon stream, this was one Nancy Drew game that I never really fully played. I did beat it, but I don't even remember beating it, to be honest. So I'm really excited to play this Nancy Drew game and get back into the storyline and the characters and the puzzles, because this is, like I said before, this is the one Nancy Drew game that I haven't really played in a long time, and there's a lot about it that I completely forgot, other than like a few things. So if you're tuning in tonight and you played Danger by Design before, maybe you can, no spoiler, but maybe you could like share some of your thoughts on some of the puzzles and some of the dialogue and the scenes. But yeah, this is the one Nancy Drew game that I, like I said before, that I'm just not the most familiar with. So I'm really excited to play this one tonight and to get the opportunity to share this experience with all of you. I see we have Guava here tonight, the Candy Girl, we have Mitra, we have No Doubt Big Trout. Thank you for giving No Doubt Big Trout and Mitra the shout-outs. Mitra's like unpaid intern. Noisette Tornade is Hazelnut Tornado in French. Lego Freak, welcome on in. Hope you're having a great night. Like I said, tonight we are playing Nancy Drew Danger by Design. This is part 1. I do have announcements to make for the Twitch channel and in just the channel in general. The first announcement is the giveaway. Yeah, absolutely, Lego Freak. Thank you so much for coming in. Also, wait a minute, Lego Freak, aren't you from Nancy Drew walkthroughs on YouTube? I'm trying to remember like who you're. Wait a minute, isn't that who you are? Aren't you the big Nancy Drew like person? I knew it. I was like, wait a minute, because I remember looking you up and I'm like, wait a minute, your username doesn't match your channel name. Maybe it's on purpose. Maybe you are the real Silent Spy. But thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate that. Now you get to see the face behind the Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem parodies. Now you get the opportunity to see the real Italian Gamer Joe behind the Nancy Drew Plotagon videos. But speaking of Nancy Drew Plotagon parodies, if you haven't done so already, please consider going to my YouTube channel to watch the Plotagon Nancy Drew parodies that I've been making. We're currently at episode 5. I had to reinstall Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem, and I've been playing through it all over again just so I can continue creating these Nancy Drew Plotagon videos. So if you enjoy them, please be sure to make some comments if I missed anything, and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, where I also post video game analyses. I also post like reviews of the Nancy Drew games. Coming soon, I will also be using my YouTube channel to start promoting video game development videos. So if you are interested in adventure games or coding, and you've always wanted to learn how to code, I will be starting a new series of YouTube videos where I will show you how to make your own adventure game, be it point and click. I'm also thinking about doing a series of YouTube videos on how to make certain Nancy Drew puzzles. So like what I might do is I might show like an example of a puzzle from a Nancy Drew game, like, hey, this is a slider puzzle from Nancy Drew games ABCD. This is how I would go about making a slider puzzle, and if you want to incorporate that code in your game, then here's the project. So I'm excited to be able to start doing like tutorial videos on YouTube on how to develop your own video game adventure puzzles. So I'm really excited to be able to show people how to do that using the Construct 3 game engine. The reason why I'm choosing Construct is because it's a very easy engine to program with, and you don't have to know a lot of programming to get started with it. It's a drag and drop interface. It's super easy to use. So I'm really excited to do that. Lego Freak says, no way, I use Construct as well. Yeah, it's a great engine. I use the third Construct because I really like that it's a Google cloud-based engine, and you can access your project anywhere. And they have monthly and yearly pricing, so I think it's great to use, and I'm really excited to be able to continue using it. And I think it's a very amazing game engine. And I'm excited because I have 2 games on the pipeline that are both commercial that I'm using Construct 3 with, and I'm excited to eventually release more information on those soon. Lego says, I would use 3, but I just can't afford the cost still on 2. 2 is a great engine. 2 is fantastic, and the support, it's great to see that Construct has lifetime support for Construct 2. So Lego, just because you use 2 is not a bad thing at all. There's lifetime support for that engine. They are going to continue supporting it, so there is nothing wrong with using 2. So go ahead and keep using it. I mean, it's a great engine. But anyway, that's something down the pipeline. Peppermint Cutie says, hello, so glad I got to catch your stream. Usually I'm getting ready for bed. No problem, Peppermint. Thanks for coming in to watch me play some good old Nancy Drew. I'm so excited to be able to start this one. If you like I said, I'm excited to play this one tonight and get the opportunity to hang out with all of you. Can we get a shout out for Lego Freak, please, if we didn't do so already? Please go check out Lego Freak. They stream Nancy Drew as well, and they also have a YouTube channel that where they do more like analysis videos. So definitely go check out Lego Freak. They're also a huge Nancy Drew fan. But yeah, as far as announcements goes, I talked about the Nancy Drew Midnight at Salem parodies, the giveaway. Tomorrow, the giveaway ends. 2 lucky winners, 2 will get the opportunity to win the Nancy Drew game of their choice. So if you haven't done so already, please consider following my channel and then going to my Discord community where you can sign up for a giveaway that I currently have going on right now. 2 lucky winners will get the opportunity to win the Nancy Drew game of their choice. It is a very exciting giveaway, and if you are a streamer or if you're just a viewer and you're not deciding if you're undecided if you want to try Nancy Drew, this might be a great opportunity to get into it if you win. I will consider doing more of these Nancy Drew giveaways soon, but I am really excited to consider. I'm really excited to get the opportunity to give someone in the community the amazing experience of Nancy Drew. So please consider signing up for that giveaway. The only requirement I have is that you have to be a follower of this channel. So if you are if you want to enter that giveaway, smash that follower button, go to my Discord, and sign up for that giveaway. I will be doing Nancy Drew giveaways more often in the future. I purchase them directly through Steam, so if you have a Steam account, that's where I purchase them from, and then I just go ahead and gift it to you on Steam. So anyway, without further ado, why don't we jump into Nancy Drew Danger by Design. I'm really excited to stream this one. Like I said, this is the Nancy Drew game that I haven't really played a lot of, so this one is something that really gets me excited to finally play it. So let's go ahead and jump in. Wombat, welcome on in. Hope you are too. You made it just in time for me to get started with the latest Nancy Drew experience. So we're gonna start Nancy Drew Danger by Design. So excited. I'm really excited for a lot of reasons, and one of them, like I said, is the fact that I haven't played this one that often, and it's kind of gonna be like a whole new experience for me. This one came out when I was in fifth or sixth grade, so I didn't get the chance.
Here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Laurie Gerard.
I will say the music in this game is fantastic. I love the soundtrack in this game. That is one thing about Danger by Design that I absolutely love, and it's the soundtrack. It's beautiful. Guava's Redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by Ice Mountain Water. We can check that off our list. Thanks again, Wombat. Made it here just in time to be gay and petty. Hello, all. This is the one my friend was playing when I was in Paris last November. That's awesome, Bebop. That's so cool. I'm really happy to hear that. Maybe you can help us if we get stuck. All right, let's go ahead and jump in.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. As you can see, I keep it pretty neat. Of course, I don't spend that much time in here. I always seem to be off solving mysteries. Anyway, here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there.
Wombats
A
like
lot of them
home,
are
I don't know her.
pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive
That's awesome,
into that
Mira.
mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
So this is the first time that Nancy Drew started off with their Nancy Desk, and they did it this way before they like changed the user interface. So they still used like this interface for a while, and I think this is the first game where they actually introduced it to us, because in Last Train they didn't do this. So it's actually really cool to see how they did that. And yeah, Mira, we heard your sound. It was the welcome to the internet thing. So let's go ahead and look at the case file. I don't think Nancy voice acts it yet. Cover assignment: travel to Paris and work as an assistant to Minette, an up-and-coming American fashion designer whose behavior has lately become alarmingly bizarre and erratic. She's been firing people right and left, throwing temper tantrums, refusing to return phone calls, running dangerously behind schedule, and wearing a full face mask all day, every day, even while working. She is determined in this pandemic. Here's your Italian hands, Barco Polo, and welcome in. Real assignment: discover the reason for Minette's strange behavior and report back to Amy Grunhild, a client of Dad's and Minette's biggest financial backer, who wants to know: 1. Is Minette cracking under the pressure of trying to make her spring collection even more spectacular than her fall collection was? 2. Will she have enough designs done for there to even be a spring collection? 3. Is she up to something Miss Grunhild doesn't know about? 4. Was investing in Minette a mistake? 5. Is it time to pull the financial plug on her? Additional info: Minette has one other assistant, an American named Heather, whom I will be working. Her studio is an old windmill, moulin in French, in section of Paris called Montmartre. I can't pronounce things, because you're an intern. I mean, safe work conditions. She designs clothes primarily for plus-sized women. I took 2 years of French in school, so I should be able to get by. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere in Paris at night by myself. No matter what, I cannot let Minette find out that I'm here to check up on her. According to Miss Grunhild, she could really lose it then. And then here's like the Montmartre. Oh, thank you, Peppermint. I appreciate that. It's the Bo Burnham song. Yeah, Montmartre. It sounds like you're saying Mount Mitra. Heather. Okay, so that's a case file, and let's just go ahead and get this game started. I think we're ready to go. We're gonna start the game, and we're gonna do Junior Detective because Senior Detective is significantly more difficult. We're not going to do that.
In preparation for our landing, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Taxi!
Taxi! We're going to take you today, miss. That's from Stay Tuned for Danger. I feel like door handles in the middle.
I said
Oh
don't
my
come
God.
near me. No, Minette, don't.
What is happening?
Stay back, you
Now, this
hear
is
me?
some drama.
Stay back.
Breaking my audio.
Bonjour, vous êtes... are you Nancy?
Yeah?
I'm Heather McKay. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. How was your flight?
This is crazy.
Fine. Well, actually, they lost my suitcase, so I don't have any clothes or my cell phone. What's going on in there? Is someone hurt?
That's just Minette throwing one of her tantrums. Don't worry.
Welcome in,
She'll
Monster
stop
Minty.
screaming right
1 second.
now.
1
They
second.
lost your suitcase? That's terrible. Well, at least you're staying with Jing Jing. She'll have tons of clothes you can borrow.
Anyway, welcome on in, Raiders, and welcome on in, Monster Minty. You caught me at such a great time. We are starting our next Nancy Drew case. It's called Danger by Design. If you ever liked The Devil Wears Prada, this is basically The Devil Wears Prada, the video game, but it's a mystery, and it stars Nancy Drew. So, welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Italian Gamer Joe, and I'm an adventure game streamer, primarily focusing on Nancy Drew right now. And if you're here for a mystery, you're definitely going to get one. We are in this fashion studio. Daria, the game from Tego Mingo Wizard. Monster Minty, how are you? I didn't get a chance to see you were playing King of Retail. Ooh, how is the Monster Minty boutique? Is it great? Is it amazing? So what we're doing right now is Nancy is an intern for a... Thank you so much for the follow, Blueberry Knox. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe community. The sobbing in the background, iconic. It really is. So basically, a boutique opened up next door. Ooh. So Nancy is an intern for this fashion studio, and Minette is like the main designer, and she designs clothes for plus-sized women. But the problem is that she's running behind on her designs, and she started wearing a mask for some reason, and no one knows why. So Nancy is coming in undercover in Paris, France, to figure out what's going on here at the fashion studio, and if there might be something more sinister going on than we thought. When Nancy first arrives, Minette is in the other room, and she's screaming at the top of her lungs, and she throws a plant at the wall and breaks the plant. And what ends up happening is this is Minette's assistant, whose name I completely forgot, but she was trying to tell us that, she's trying to explain to us what's going on right now. Guava just said her name is Heather. Okay, so Heather is trying to explain to us, what's going on right now. So hopefully that's a good, little, catch-up of what's going on in this mystery. EMCU says, I'm waiting until after the explanation to follow up so the music doesn't interrupt. Yeah, no worries. I'm so glad it was a lot of fun, Monster Minty. Thanks so much again for the raid, and thank you so much for sharing your community with me. For those of you that are here, please consider giving Monster Minty a follow. He is a really awesome LGBT streamer, and he designed his 3D avatar all himself, which is really fucking impressive. And he is a very chill streamer, so if you like chill games and you like a chill streamer, definitely go check out Monster Minty, because he is an awesome streamer to hang out with. And I met him and Guava and Starslight Amore, a lot of them from the Dognet community, which is also a great streamer. So definitely please go check out Monster Minty. And Monster Minty, thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate that. Anyway, let's get started.
Is she all right?
Oh, you mean Minette? Don't worry, she's fine. At least she will be after phase 3, which should begin right about now.
Thank you so much, EMCU, for the follow. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe community.
See, she uses this process that some shrink taught her to manage anger and frustration. First, she vents her rage for 10 seconds, then 6 seconds of sobs and tears, and finally, at least 4 seconds of robust laughter, all of which restores her positive flux.
Huh?
It's all very weird, but it works, and believe me, without it, she would be impossible to work for. With it, she's a mere nightmare to work for. Anyway, ready to get started?
I like how Peppermint is like, Minette is me when I have an anxiety meltdown. Oh my god, that's me too. It's all that in one. Rage, laughter, sadness. It's all the emotions ever. Just every single emotion just out there. I agree. That's me too. It's me too. Mira says, Butt Spot's afraid of my power.
You bet.
That desk over there will be your workstation. I made a list of all the things that need to get done and put them on your computer.
Chores,
That's a Metro
yay.
Pass. It'll let you ride the subway all over the city for free. Go ahead and take it. Answering the phone
Rage
is your
sobbing.
job.
That's
If
awesome.
you have any questions, just ask. Ask me, that is. Do not bother Manette. She's behind on her spring collection and is in danger of falling way behind on her couture projects.
Couture
I
projects?
think of Manila's on.
High fashion dresses and
couture,
accessories that people have commissioned Manette to create. Needless to say, those people
Good
are
night, Tago
très
Mago
riche.
Wizard. I really
In
appreciate you
fact,
coming in. Thank
she's
you.
designing the dress the First Lady will wear to the World Summit in November. Pretty cool, huh?
Heather?
Yes?
I hear voices. Who are you talking to out there?
Nancy Drew, you know, from the States?
Well, she's no good to me out there. Send her in.
Yes, Manette. As soon as you feel up to it, she's right through that door.
Oh God! Now we have to meet her.
How come Manette has fallen so far behind in her work?
She's been under a lot of stress lately.
Well, I'll see you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
I'm really scared to meet Manette. I'm scared. This is gonna be intense. Is this our desk?
Wonder what's under here.
That's a project I'm working
Oh,
on.
never mind.
Well, supposed to be working on.
Did you ever want to feel every emotion at once? Anxiety attacks. Hold my beer. Exactly. I can definitely account to that. Oh, this is our desk right here, and this is the plant that Manette threw, and that's the exit, which we need to keep in mind of. I like this studio. It's really cute. It's a really cute studio. Very like, you can see a lot of the heart designed in it. Oh, Bloodspot, you flirt. Good butt, Tago. Did you ever want to? Yeah, exactly. Have a great night, Tago. Thanks again. And this is Manette's studio. And
Well, there you are. I was just
here we
about to
go.
call Amy Grunhild and tell her that this internship thing she'd arranged for you was off. It's bad enough Amy foisting you on me like this. The day I become financially independent and can tell people like her to buzz off will be the happiest day of my life. Well, you're here, we've met, so get to work. Heather did give you a list of chores, right?
Zero Byte's like, is that a mask? It is a mask. She started wearing a mask for no reason. No one knows yet.
Could I ask you a couple of questions first?
No. One more thing. See that form over there? The one I've just started to drape? Don't touch it. Don't even go near it. That's the dress I'm designing for the First Lady. Now go. Actually, make me a pot of my special tea first. It was custom blended by my tea therapist, so make sure you follow the directions. When you're done, pour me a cup and leave it on the table. A nice big boost of herbal energy never fails to get my brain cells firing.
Manette, make your own tea. Why are you making it? Why are you asking us to make the tea for you? I can spill the tea. I'm good at that. Oh
Let's
my God.
see. To make Manette her tea, the first thing
Oh,
I should do is
geez.
read these instructions.
Oh,
Then I should
no.
put whichever herbs the instructions say I need into this pot of boiling water.
Not
Then when
that.
I'm done, I should click on the teapot so I can pour the tea
You might
into
have
a
to spill a
cup.
lot
If
of
I make a
mental health
mistake and need to
decline.
throw out an herb that I chose or the tea itself, all I have to do is click on the sink. Okay, I think I'm ready.
I wish this puzzle was random. Wouldn't that be funny? Le the Docteur, Gilbert Tripoli. After a painstakingly analysis of her body type, age, mood swings, eating habits, and lifestyle, I formulated the following. Imagine if our therapists did this for us. Like, imagine going to therapy and, like, you sit on your therapy chair and you're like, hi, therapist, this is what happened. Your therapist is like, shh. And you're like, excuse me? And your therapist is like, this is for you, and this is what you will have. It is not medication, it is a tea prescription. And you will drink this tea after my analysis of your body type, age, mood swings, eating habits, and lifestyle. And you're just sitting there like, I have mood swings? You're just like, what? Your therapist is like, you're welcome. Le Docteur. The therapist is an apothecary, headcanon, plague doctor. Oh, that would be so cool if it was a plague doctor. This therapist is an apothecary, button-in, plague doctor. Meet Ra the doctor. The doctor. Oh, man. That's amazing. Amazing. The consequences of anyone but Manette drinking this tea could be catastrophic. What is she drinking? If the tea is blended correctly, it will have a pleasant taste and an instant soothing effect. If made incorrectly, it will taste foul and have a negative effect on mood. Therefore, the guidelines below must be strictly adhered to. Oh my gosh. Always have the following herbs on hand.
If Manette has had a temper tantrum in the
my
last
gosh.
14 days, and if she declares that blue is her
What?
favorite color on the day, Excuse me, Minette, but what's your favorite color?
Red.
Okay, so her favorite color is red. You're right. It'd be fun if Minette's mood was always random. That would be funny. Gutta butta what? Butt. Butt spot is so funny. The therapist is sabotaging Minette. I know, right? Add the following herbs to the pot of boiling water when the condition is met. If Minette has had a temper tantrum in the last 14 days, and if she declares that blue is her favorite color on the day the tea is to be consumed, add all herbs that produce red blooms. If Minette is relaxed, not trying to meet a deadline, and add Beowulf and yellow. Well, this is not right, and this is not right. If Minette is right-handed on the day the tea is to be consumed, add herbs that are... Well, we don't know if she's being right-handed or left-handed. If Minette is wearing a dress, include all herbs from the Annister
When
family.
asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, if Minette chooses an odd number on the day the tea is to be consumed... Minette, could you please pick a number between 1 and 10?
10.
Oh my god. When asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, if Minette chooses an odd number on the day that the tea is to be consumed, add all herbs ending in consonants. What is going on here? This is like this is insane. She is right-handed. I had to double check.
I'll work on this later.
And Nancy was like, I'll work
Oh,
on...
so rude, Minette.
Let me see. She's writing with her... Oh my god, Esco Blazin, thank you so much for the 10 months.
Meat wallets.
Meat wallets. Exactly. Okay, so she's facing this way, which means Guava's right. She's right-handed. Esco, can we please give a shout out to Esco Blazin? He was last playing Banjo-Kazooie. That's awesome. Nancy Drew's becoming a witch at this point with that brew. She really is. Esco's like, I'm dedicated. How are you, Esco? And thanks so much again for the 10 month. I can't even believe it's been 10 months. That's crazy. Crazy. Hope you've been well. How are you? For those of you that are here, please go consider giving Esco Blazin a follow. He plays a lot of Super Smash Bros. He plays a lot of Banjo-Kazooie. He plays a lot of Crash Bandicoot. He does a lot of community nights where he'll ask community members if you want to play Super Smash Bros with him. So if you're a Super Smash Bros fan, definitely go check out Esco Blazin because he does hold frequent community nights. And he's also really good at Smash, so definitely consider that as well. He also loves Banjo-Kazooie. That's his favorite game, so definitely go check out Esco if you're a fan of the Banjo-Kazooie games. But yeah, thanks again, Esco. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you. We're an intern. This is the Devil Wears... To make a long story short, this is the Devil Wears Prada, the video game, and we're making tea for our boss. So this is not correct. This one's not correct. If Minette is right-handed on the day the tea is to be consumed, add herbs that are in the Gaviform family. Gaviform family. This game really makes you feel the anxiety of being an intern. It really does. A happy Jinjo. It's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, Minette's not wearing a dress. When asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, if she chooses an odd number, she didn't choose an odd number, she chose an even number. On those days when Minette is stressed out and feels drawn to odd numbers and to the color blue, add all herbs from the Helodrumgia family. If Minette is not humming, add these herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. She wasn't humming. I don't think she was humming. Finally, if Minette says her favorite color is red, add those herbs which grow in marshy areas. Marshy herbs. Okay. So the only two that I have so far are marshy herbs and the Gaviform herbs. That's all I have. More about the herbs. Because, let me double check, but I think everything's right. Because it says here... Minette has temperature, and if she declares that blue is her... Yeah, so this is automatically no. If Minette is relaxed, that's an automatic no. If Minette is right-handed, that's a yes. If the Devil Wears Prada plus Eyes Wide Shut, the game. I never saw Eyes Wide Shut. Is that similar? If Minette is wearing a dress, she's not wearing a dress. When asked to pick a number between 1 and 10, if Minette chooses, that's wrong. If she's stressed out. If Minette is not humming. Potency of 7 or greater. Minette isn't humming. Okay, so add herbs with a potency of 7 greater than or equal to 7. Finally, if Minette says her favorite color is red, add herbs that grow in marshy areas. Pour tea into kettle before serving. Wow, this is a lot of Ridley tea. Yeah. More about the herbs. Herb Beowulf, family answer, potency rating 6. Non-serrated leaves. Okay, that's not what we need. Bojum, family crassid, potency rating 10. Deep green needle-like leaves, bushy growth habit, tiny sprays. Okay, we need this one because it has a potency of something that's greater than 7. So Bojum is one of the first ones. Breland says small deep green whorled cordate leaves, low growing, grows in marshy areas. Okay, we need that one. We need Breland because it grows in marshy areas. She heard about the mask mandate but misunderstood what kind. Yeah, exactly, Guava. She's wearing a full face mask. Like Calicula. This one is part of the Galverform family, so this one we do need as well. Calicula. Fennery. Dense low growth, light green pinnate leaves, constant show of blue flowers, pollinated. That one we have to worry about. Minette wears a mask because the government is spying on her. I mean, it's still more effective than those stupid face shields, right, Peppermint? I know, right? Potency rating 22. Damn. Thick Dean, green leaves, clumps sprays of fragrant. Okay, that one we need, and it's called Gibbering. E-R-I-N-G. Thick velvet for gillwort, thick velvety gray-green kidney-shaped leaves, sparse growth light flowers. That one's a no. Hogbone, potency rating of 8, pale yellow, dry habitat, medium, blue flowers in summer. That one we need because it has a really high potency rating. So Hogbone is another one we need. Marcophylla, dense, deep green, large heart-shaped leaves on woody stems, yellow flowers that appear in the spring at the base of each leaf. That one we need. We need Marcophylla. What's next? Orange slug, smooth-edged linear leaves that turn bright orange in the fall, small purple flowers in the early summer. Okay, that's not. Also, I wasn't looking. The Hogbone we need. Okay, cool. Orange slug we don't need. Phygeria. Tiny gray-green, coarsely serrated oval. Okay, we do need Phygeria because it's a potency rating of 9. An orange what now? An orange slug. Okay, what's next? Pipsweet. That one has a potency rating of 8, so we'll do that one as well. Because it has to be 7 or greater. Blue-green, leaves grows in tiny pipes in acidic soil, lily-like white flowers in late summer. Some are called sunny root. Tiki root. Tiny purple leaves hoard on short gray stems, very low growth habit. Okay. Vorvaline, Slulidia, dull green, twice pinnate compound leaves with coarsely toothed edges, grows in marshy areas. We need that one. We need the marshy areas. Varvane. I don't know if these are real herbs or not. Yellow buttons. This one's a Galverform, which we need. So yellow buttons. And then bright green, kidney-shaped. Kidney-shaped? I don't even know what that means. Which turn golden yellow in the fall. Sparse habit. Single yellow flowers in spring. Should not be consumed by persons of Icelandic. Why can't you consume this tea if you're Icelandic? Are they just allergic to it? It's crazy. Okay. Beowulf.
I'll work on this later.
Oh, no. Beowulf. Bojum, we do need. Breland, we do need. Calicula, we do need. Fennerary, we don't need.
I'd better start over.
Oh, no. No!
This can wait.
I don't get it. Like, how do you put it back? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, I'm stupid. Sorry, because the tea is too hot for the Icelandic folk. Because the butt is too hot for the Icelandic butt. Never mind, these might be corruptions of real plants. Okay, let's start over again. Beowulf we don't need. Bojum we need. Breland we need. Calicula we need. Fennelerary we don't need. Gibbering we do. Gilwort we don't. Hugbone we do. Macrophilia we do. Orange slug we don't. Phygeria we do. Pipsweet we do. Tickery root, ticky root we do not. Varvane we do, and then yellow buttons we do.
All done.
Okay, hopefully
I
this
finished
works.
making your tea.
Just leave it there.
Okay, hopefully we survive this. Hopefully we don't, like, get a game over from this.
Not now, I'm busy.
Okay, I hope that we did it right. Is there anything else we get to look at in here? I don't see anything. We're kind of just going in a circle. Could we get in trouble for this?
Interesting material.
You're not touching that, are you?
I was just looking. What kind of material is this?
Bojum.
It's a brand new blend. Doesn't even have a name yet. Don't you have work to do?
Just curious.
Nancy's like, get off me. Nancy's like, I don't have to be here.
Oh, so rude, Minette.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible.
Heather, you tell Nancy that she made my tea wrong and that unless she wants to be on the first plane back to the States, she'd better get back
no.
here and make it right.
You heard her.
What did I do wrong? Are you serious? Minette is a material because she is living in a material world. Okay, I'm so confused. Okay, so it said her favorite color is red. We need a potency of... I'm so confused. Okay, so if Minette is right-handed, T in the Garviform family. If Minette is wearing a dress, include all herbs from the... She's not wearing a dress, right? When asked to pick a number from 1 to 10, if Minette chooses an odd number, we didn't do that. If Minette is not humming, which she isn't...
I don't feel like doing this now.
Am I crazy? Is she... Oh, you think I missed a herb? Okay, I don't think... She's not humming. If Minette says her favorite color is red, okay. If Minette is not humming, add these herbs. Add those herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. It doesn't say add only herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. It just says add those herbs with a potency of 7 or greater. So I'm gonna assume that there's a difference between add like only herbs with potency of 7 or greater and versus add those herbs. And then add herbs which grow in marshy areas. Okay, so the first one's Beowulf, which is a potency of 6, and it doesn't grow in marshy areas. So we skipped Beowulf. Bojum had a potency rating of 10, which were good. Breland is the marshy area. Calicula, I forgot Garviform. Oh yeah, I did do Garviform. You're right. Let me see. So those are good. And then Calicula was Garviform, and it's a potency rating of 8. Fenneleri, I didn't write down Fenneleri. I didn't write that one down. Thanks, Senior Wombat. I appreciate that. I didn't write... At first, I must have skipped it on accident. Gibbering, we're good. Gilwort, I don't think we need. Hogbone, we need it. Marco, we need it. Orange Slug, no. Phygeria, we do need. I feel like Nancy has enough information at this point to let the investor know that Minette has lost it and pull the plug. I know, right? I know, right, Bebop? I know, exactly. Nancy could enjoy Paris for the rest of her vacation. But instead, Nancy's like, okay, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to stay here. We're going to stay. Okay, so Beowulf we don't need. But Bojum we need. Breland we need. Calicula we do need. Fenlery we do need this time. Gibbering we do need. Gilwart we don't need. Hogbone we do need. Macro something we need. Phyla we need. Orange Slug no. Phygeria we do need. Pipsweet we do need. Tiki Root we don't need. Varvain we do need, and then Yellow Buttons we need.
There.
All right.
Your tea's waiting
Nancy
for you.
cracked the case in 10
It'd
minutes.
better
A
be
new
right
record.
this time.
But Nancy needs the mystery to live, right? All right. Hopefully we don't get in trouble.
Nancy, come back here.
Oh my god.
The tea is utterly rude.
Oh, thank God.
I can already feel
Yes.
my creativity flowing again,
Yes.
building like
Perfect.
a wave on the ocean, surging towards some unseen shore. I have another job for you, a very critical job. See the stuff that I've been studying? That, in essence, is my spring collection.
Uh-huh.
All those objects
stool,
have
a
certain
bucket,
things in common which speak to and stimulate
can,
the
and
artistic
the-
sinews of my
What?
subconscious, from which all the designs I need will eventually burst forth.
Uh-huh.
They're all
It's just
totally
like,
rude,
uh-huh.
but they're not enough. I need more, Nancy. You need to take the number 7 metro to Pont Neuf, go to the flea market in Square de Vergalant Park, and
Wombat's
buy
like,
4 more
Tress just
things with
screams
qualities identical to
fashion.
the ones each of these possesses. Use this bag. Put everything in there as soon as you buy it. I don't want anyone seeing what you bring me. It could give away my whole collection. Here's some money.
But I'm not sure what you want.
But I'm not sure what you want.
Stuff. I want stuff. New stuff that's just like this old stuff, only different. Now just take a good look at my stuff, then go. Go!
I hope this is whatever you pick works kind of thing. Me too. Guava wants me to look at the magazine in her room. Is there a magazine that we can look at? Oh wait, is this the magazine? Minette the Masked by Jean-Michel Trinquenard, senior fashion editor. Take a look at her stuff. At the conclusion of Minette's fall show, the audience leapt to its feet and applauded for a full 5 minutes. Oh my god, imagine clapping for 5 minutes. Electrified by her latest wide, wheelie, and wild creations, calling for Minette to join her models on the runway and sashay and acknowledge their adulation. And at last join them she did, wearing a mask that she has yet to remove. Why the red-hot American-born designer, whose 24/7 line, casual clothes designed to be worn all day, every day, set a worldwide trend last spring, and its Walmart/Target line has taken to covering her face is a fashion mystery as autumn perplexing as Nuhuru collars. But then, conventional has never been a word that applies to Minette. Shunning the mainstream from the start, she is committed to designing clothes for the normal-sized women, size 12 and up. Her curvaceous creations never fail to be flattering yet flamboyant, practical yet playful. Minette, were she to use her favorite word to describe them, would say that they were simply and totally rude. How has she managed to come so far so fast? She attributes her success to hard work, stubbornness, and the efforts of a gifted psychotherapist. Formerly employees say she's very difficult to work for, calling her temperamental, egotistical, demanding, and extremely rude, and not in the way Minette uses the word. Chat saying, take a look at her stuff. Minette appears to be taking personal style cues from Hexadecimal from Reboot. Yeah, it's one of your checklist things to look at everything in the room. There's something on the wall. Minette saw Squid Game and thought, I need that. Leave my Target wardrobe alone. I'm telling you, wardrobe. You mean Le Target, Le Target. Minette does have one loyal subordinate. Carol has been with her since the day she arrived in Paris, and Carol never complains. Nor does she let the fact that Minette considers her to be her lucky charm go to her head. Of course, this is undoubtedly because, as a dress form, Carol doesn't have one. Wait, what? Some of Minette's rudest creations started on Carol, her favorite form, seen here, awaiting its next draping. I thought Carol was a person. Gosh, I know how I love how cheap Target's clothes are. Yeah, right. When asked why she wears the mask, Minette simply says, "I'm a fashion designer." Why? It's not a question I need to answer. Who knows? Perhaps the public will follow suit. Perhaps wearing a mask will soon become a fashion statement. De rigueur at balls and benefits. Stranger things have happened in business. In this business, remember plastic berets? This brings me back to Valentina on Drag Race, where Valentina's like, "I want to keep my mask on, please." And RuPaul's like, "What part of this is a lip sync do you not understand?" So that definitely didn't happen. Guava's redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by Ice Mountain Water. Carol might be of use to a person. Carol might have used to be a person. Hashtag horror. I know, right? All we need now is Buff Boy Games in here to, like, you know.
Minette named her favorite dress form Carol. Okay.
Even Nancy's like, okay. She's like, I need to get Nancy. I can just imagine Nancy being like, "I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here." Guava, I don't see anything on the wall. Is there anything on the wall that I missed? I don't see anything. Unless I have to view it from this angle, perhaps. Like,
I already made Minette her tea.
Rude.
I already.
What happened to your
never
wall?
mind. I got it.
You're not really talking to me while I'm trying to work, are you?
Sorry.
Read the big blanket. I don't know. As a fellow artist, I don't find that weird. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here and talk to Heather.
Forget something?
Has this windmill or moulin always been a fashion design studio?
No. In fact, until a year or two ago, this little old lady lived here. When she passed away, this place went on the market and Minette snapped it up. See, Minette has this thing about curves. She claimed working in a quasi-round environment like this would make her more productive.
And has it?
As if. But she has gotten a lot of press out of it. In fact, if there's one thing I've learned from Minette, it's that how a designer behaves
bloodstains,
is
they're
likely to
normal.
get her just as much attention in the fashion world as what she designs.
Guava asks, would you rather be an intern to an eccentric fashion designer or an intern to an eccentric photographer? Ooh, I'd say photographer, probably. What would you say? What would you do, Guava? What would you do? What would you do, chat, to Guava's question?
Why does Minette wear that mask?
All I know is that back in March, on the last day of her big fall show, she showed up wearing that mask, and she hasn't taken it off since.
And she's never bothered to explain why?
Sometimes she refuses to say. Other times she
Interesting.
says it's because some mysterious man in black threw acid on her. I
What?
think it's because she just likes to get people's tongues wagging.
What's with all the red paint that's splattered on the wall
What
in
does
Minette's
tongues
studio?
wagging mean?
I came in one morning last month, and there it was. Minette must have had a bad
I
night.
kept trying to imagine that. It came in one last month, and Nanette must have had a bad night.
And she just happened to have a can of paint in her office?
Probably using it for inspiration.
Ah, talk to you later.
Allez, bye-bye.
Codename just like, ah. Ah. I'm still playing, by the way. I'm just saving just in case. Just in case. Okay, let's continue. Why can't we hydrate and drink water? Can someone please tell me why we couldn't hydrate and drink water?
What's this?
That's the plotter. It's broken.
True, free
Fixing it is
clothes.
one of your jobs.
From the Target line.
Sunny was here.
Oh my god, Sunny was an employee for Minette. I forgot about that. Jane's game portal. What? Jane from Curse of Blackmore Manor? Is that Charmstrong from Final Scene? Thank you for visiting my game site filled with games that I designed myself. Due to the overwhelming popularity of the site, I have restricted traffic. Only those who have signed up originally can play the games. Everyone else will have to wait for my uncle to get me more storage space on the server. Jane Pendleton. Oh my god, Jane became a computer designer for games. Jane became a web developer. Are you serious? Oh my god. Not her interactive being like, we're gonna make Jane the one career she was meant for. A game designer. Guinea pig. Well, that's backboning. Nancy Drew works best to hydrated, right? Waterlogged Nancy. The first save file being called Danger is so foreboding. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Buttspot's like, the first save file budding called Butger. Oh my god. I'm going to name this the next save file that I do for Nancy Drew. Butger. Oh, I didn't play that because I thought I'd get in trouble. You have to sign in first, though. We don't have the sign-in information.
Pick up envelope from J.J. Ling. Pick up fabric photos from Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Deliver photos to Jean-Michel Traquenard. Fix plotter. Do whatever Minette tells you to do, and do it fast.
So we're going to have to do all these things. And this is our email services. To Miss McKay, in anticipation of the final fitting for the First Lady's evening gown, please be advised that 2 of our agents may visit your premises in the near future to ascertain and assess security risks and to interview any and all employees. Thank you for your cooperation. Courtney Buckholz. L'Interrogatoire. Hello, Heather. Like everyone else in France, we at L'Interrogatoire are eager to know why Minette wears that mask. Since we all know that Minette goes through assistance like a horse goes through hay, I can only assume that the reason Minette hasn't fired you yet is because she trusts you. Therefore, I am assuming that you know her secret. I am prepared to pay you a large sum of money for that secret. It will be the easiest money you will ever make. I will call you soon. I hope we can do business. René Bouchard, L'Interrogatoire, Paris Bureau. Jeez. 3 out of our last 4 attempts to deliver pizza to your place of business have resulted in screaming tirades that caused my delivery persons to fear for their lives. As you know, one of them quit on the spot. I realize that Minette is an artiste with little tolerance for interruptions, but such outbursts are uncalled for and are detrimental to my employees' emotional mental health. Therefore, we will no longer do business with you. I am sorry if this causes you any inconvenience. My employees, however, are not. Rodolfo Santorini, manager, Elmo's Pizza Parlor. Oh my god. A lot of the assumptions in that note. Your hair looks great. You're talking about my hair, Pit? People will pay a lot of money. LOL, thank you, Guava. Buttspot, your card. Okay, heading to bed. Gonna lurk until I fall asleep. Oh, thanks, Starliza Moore. Thank you so much for coming in. I don't know if you came in from the raid, but once again, thank you so much. And Pit, how are you? Can you get a shout out for Pit, please? Guava says you always look great, Joe. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Here's a free Flex redemption, which I haven't done in so long. Here is a free Flex redemption, which you can't see because I'm like really far back. I haven't done those in a while. I have to like reconfigure my camera. I know I've been weightlifting again. Okay, so let's go ahead and back out of this and go back to our mail. Emily Griffin, your dresses are real nice. Dear Miss Minette, I ain't never wrote nothing like this before, and I ain't too sure about this email stuff neither, but I saw a picture of a dress in a magazine when I was working the library shift just now, and I mean it was just so beautiful it stopped me in my tracks. Maybe it was cause the gal was wearing it was kinda shaped like me. I ain't huge or nothing, but I ain't exactly skinny neither. Or maybe it was cause all the colors in it reminded me of these purty bottles I got back home on Moon Lake. But anyways, I liked that dress a bunch, and when I looked at the other dresses on the page, I liked them too. So I read the article, what came with them, and found out you was their designer. So I thought you should know you make good dresses and you shouldn't pay no mind to anybody what says you don't, especially that Butterly fella. He sounds like a first-class jerk to me. Your fan, Emily Griffin. So wow, that Moon Lake is another Nancy Drew game, and Emily is a character from the Nancy Drew games. So I wonder if that's a reference to Emily from the other Nancy Drew games, perhaps? Fabric Magnifique. Pittsburgh says, yes, that's good to hear. Get those gains right. Hello, Sunny June. We have received the 2 bolts of Floral 302, which you returned to us and have credited to your account accordingly. We are sorry that Minette found the material to be substandard. Rest assured that there had been any doubt as to its quality. To date, we have received no other complaints about that particular lot. The material would not have been for sale. Thank you for your patience. We look forward to serving you in the future. Simone Bilad, Customer Service. Nancy Drew, Expanded Universe, NCU. I will say that the Nancy Drew mysteries are self-contained, but the characters and some of the plot points are, this is like a big universe. So like, characters do return in future Nancy Drew games. Suspects that are not the culprits do return as phone friends. So the Nancy Drew games are a big universe of their own. They are a contained universe. Krollmeister Office Supplies. Confirmation of order 8379982A. Dear customer, on August 2nd, you ordered 3 white drawing tablets, 2 boxes of number 2 lead pencils, 1 box of gum erasers, 1 box fine tip blue ballpoint pens, 1 box of earplugs. Your order number is 8379982A. Please allow 6 business days for shipping. Thank you for your friends at the Krollmeister Office Supplies. Alrighty, well that's all our mail. Honestly, I would be a phone friend with Nancy Drew. I know, right? Right. Oh my gosh. These Sunny June designs are so funny. Is there anything else we can look at? Oh, Cocoa
These doodles
Crinkles!
sure look familiar. Sunny June did them. He must have been Minette's last assistant. Wow, that guy gets around.
So, Sunny June actually finally makes an appearance in Nancy Drew, The Shattered Medallion. And one thing that I was so disappointed about, and it wasn't just me, like the Nancy Drew community as a whole was extremely disappointed. Is that Nancy and Sunny never actually get the chance to talk to each other. Nancy and Sunny never get the chance to talk to each other about their past like experiences. How like Sunny will get somewhere and then Nancy will. They talk to each other. They actually talk to each other, but nothing about the past games. And I don't understand why they did that. Like I just don't understand. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting to me that that's the case, and I don't know. But it's cool to see these like little designs. I'm Minette's only friend, Carol. Rude. Get back to work, Sunny. Deliver this, order that. I told you no eating at the desk. Blah blah. Stress. Oh, it's Heather. Nancy is just a facts detective. She is professional. Seems like a huge oversight. Mira's like, there is no game called MED in Bossing Say. Yeah, it's disappointing. I'm really disappointed. Wait a minute. Is that Sunny June? Sunny June looks so much different. You know, okay. You know, I've been saying this all along. Wait. Crouching Hugo hidden. Maybe that's not Sunny June. Is this supposed to be like Sunny June? No, wait, it's Crouching Hugo. Never mind. That's not Sunny June. I thought it was Sunny June. Cuz I was going to say like I never imagined Sunny June to be the way he looks on the Shattered Medallion. Like never. I always imagined Sunny June to be kind of like Henry Boulay, like a muscular like a muscular like punk rock kind of guy that also happens to be extremely intelligent and kind of looks like a punk rocker, but also like a artist, like a cute art. Like he's not really not, I don't want to say like full blown punk rock, but like since this is a fashion game, I'm trying to like make sense of this. Like punk rock meets classy. Like where they collide with each other, and he kind of like it's somewhere in the middle where he's like, I don't know, like wears a leather jacket, like has an earring, talks about music, doodles, and also just happens to be like extremely intelligent. and gets around because he gets around in, like, all Nancy Drew games. That's kind of like how I envisioned Sunny June, like this really like handsome, artistic, like multi-talented character. And the Sunny June we got was not what I expected at all, like complete opposite. So I find it so interesting when I saw the Shattered Medallion version of him. They made him look like this like crazy professor. When I first watched your streams, I think you said I reminded you of him. I am not a punk though. Yeah, you see, I didn't want to say punk rocker. I wanted, like, what I'm thinking more is like leather gay. Leather jacket gay. Basically dognet. I'm just kidding. Sunny June, I was basically envisioning dognet. More dead flowers for Minet. Leather gay. Thank you for your purchase of the Scarred 2D plotter. At times your plotter may need to be calibrated for auto printing. Should the printer not correct? Oh my gosh. Right, left. What is this? I like how the printer becomes a monster. Oh man. Can we eat the Cocoa Kringle at least? The game won't let us eat it. Oh, I want to eat it. Zippy calling card? Who are we gonna call?
Leave that alone, okay? Leave that alone, okay?
But what if I want to not leave it alone? All right, let's check some things off our list.
Check. Oops, still need to
Pick
do
up
that.
an envelope from JJ Ling. Pick up those fabric photos. Make Minette her tea.
That's finished.
Go to the square. Okay, yeah, we didn't do that yet. Fix the plotter.
Oops, haven't. That's finished.
Okay, let's go ahead and leave. Joe wanted to be seduced by an artsy leather gay and Nancy Drew. You heard it first
There's
here,
something
folks.
on the floor
Exactly,
here.
Wombat.
Looks like someone
that's
slipped
me.
it under the
That was
door.
me. Her Interactive was always ahead of the curve, okay? So leave it to Her Interactive to be like, we're going to have Nancy get seduced by a leather jacket gay.
It's for Minette.
Go ahead and open it.
Make the most of what little time you have left. Soon it will all be over.
Oh no, not another one.
Minette's gotten other letters like this?
Letters, phone calls. They started sometime in April, then they stopped.
Right.
Then they started up again in July. And last month, someone sent Minette dead flowers every day for a week. She locks the letters up in her dodo box over there in order to neutralize them.
Should I give this letter to Minette?
Just put it in the dodo box.
How do you open this thing?
You don't. There's a lock on it, but Minette is convinced that if she opens it, all the wickedness
That's
in there
crazy.
will escape and wreak havoc.
Did she
In
lock
fact,
the flowers
don't
in
say
there too?
anything to her about that letter. It'll just upset her. And if she falls any further behind, she'll have to cancel her show next month. And if that happens, she may as well cancel her career.
Who is Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He's this
Thanks for the
awesome fashion
redemption.
photographer. But listen, as it turns out, I have to run an errand in that area, so I'll pick up those fabric photos.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'll do it. Finding his studio will help me get more familiar with Paris. In fact, why don't I run your errand, too?
Oh my god, Nancy, no.
That's all right. It can wait. Getting those
I know,
prints
right,
to
Wombat?
Jean-Mi is much more
Right.
important.
Not Nancy being like, let me do all your chores for you. In fact, can I cook for you too? I'll be the cook and the maid too.
Why am I delivering photos to somebody in a cafe?
Jean-Michel Trequenard is the fashion editor
Trequenard.
for Glam Glam
Boundaries
magazine.
girl.
All he really is a glorified gossip columnist, so
Right.
it pays to be nice to him. Which, as you'll find out, ain't easy.
Oh jeez.
His office is the Café Kiki on the Rue des Mauvais Garçons in the Marais. Look for the bald guy at the corner table. He'll have a cell phone in one hand
Right,
and
Wombat?
a fork in the other.
Well, I'll see you later.
Whenever you have questions, just ask.
All right, well, let's go ahead and what am I reading? I kind of want to read this real quick. New studio opens with a vengeance for Hugo Butterly by Jean-Michel Trinquenard. Oh, we're gonna go talk to him. For 2 years, fashion fanatics on both sides of the Atlantic have gobbled up the stylistic confections of Hugo Butterly with an enthusiasm that shows no signs of stopping. As a result, the designer has not only outgrown the tiny London loft where he started out a mere 4 years ago, but it seems he's outgrown his native England as well. Last month, he opened the new studio in Paris, out of which he now intends to work. Being invited to the opening was like being invited to the presidential palace, only better, much better. Celebrities from all over the globe descended on the studio located on the trendy de St. Louis. So many people showed up. Wearing Butterly's the colorful, free-flowing, full-figure, flattering styles that are his signature, that it was difficult to tell the guests from the models the designer had hired to promote his latest line. But as the night wore on, it became apparent that there were more people in attendance who didn't have invitations than people who did, a fact which infuriated the designer, who had deliberately limited the number of guests to reduce the risk of damage to his new facility. Although several people said that Butterly was practically purple with rage that night, he said nothing to any of his guests and had no one thrown out. But within a week, all the party crashers had gotten a bill for €300, which they were told they had to pay or they would be charged with trespassing. Within another week, all had paid. When asked about the incident, Hugo shrugged. They took advantage of me and they paid for it. I'm not very good at forgiving and forgetting. I may be the world's greatest fashion designer, but I'm afraid I'm not a very nice person. Oh my god. Hugo and Curvaceous and bodacious president Noor Anorexia. Hugo's new studio before the party guests arrive. Famous talk show host and media mogul Bennigan showing off her Butterly. This character right here looks like the girl from Haunting of Castle Malloy. This looks like Kit's new wife. Did she go to like Ireland right after? Anorexia. Really bad joke. Oh my god. I just noticed that now. Noor Anorexia. Oh my gosh. I just realized that now, Candy Girl. Oh man. Welcome on in, Taffy Butt. The Photoshop in these photos, yikes. Microsoft Paint. Right. That is so funny. Tabloids looking like this, I swear. That is really funny. That is so funny. Oh man. And
Hugo with his pit bull Minette.
With his pit bull Minette. Oh my god, that's so funny. And it happens to be the same name as Minette's fashion design. Oh geez. I would have liked to meet him as a suspect. That would have been really cool if we met him instead. Can we turn the lights off? We can't turn the lights off. That's a cursed dragon name. Okay, so I don't know where to go yet. Double Bubs is rating. Double Bubs, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Welcome on in, Double Bubs and the Double Bubs community. I am Italian Gamer Joe, and I am an adventure game / variety game streamer here on Twitch. For those of you that are here, go follow Double Bubs right now. They are huge Nancy Drew super fans. They've beaten the Nancy Drew games on stream like three times in a row. They hold the Nancy Drew community nights regularly. They are ginormous Nancy Drew fans, so please consider going and giving the Double Bubs a follow. Kat and Dur are fantastic. They're super inclusive. They're really nice. Please go consider dropping them a follow, because they are also huge Nancy Drew game fans, and they are really fun to hang out with and talk to. They also just love adventure games in general, so please go give them a follow. They were last playing God of War, and it's super entertaining watching them play God of War because they have really good commentary. So please go check out Double Bubs if you can. Please go give them a follow and check out their emotes for their bird. Like I said, huge Nancy Drew super fans. You will love them. We all do here at Italian Gamer Joe. Please go drop them a follow. Kat's the ND super fan. I'm the meh fan. Oh my gosh. Like I said, please go give them a follow. Dur is too. He's just pretending he's not, but yeah, go give them a follow right now. Like right now. Go do it. Just go do it. I subscribe to them. I love their content. I think they're great. Please go check them out. The amount. Oh, and one more thing. I have to do this. Because they rated me. Wait, where'd they go? Double Bubs also does Nancy Drew trading cards, which are getting green screened out. But if you... Oh, I have one right here for Heather. I have a Heather card right here. So yeah, if you want Nancy Drew trading cards, follow Double Bubs and watch their content. You will get points for their content. So if you want your very own Nancy Drew trading cards, go consider checking out Double Bubs. They are awesome trading cards, and if you want them, definitely go check them out. Bookfulbot, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to LabMixDog. Oh, that's so kind of you. Seriously, thank you. You do not have to do that. Thank you so much for gifting those subs. That's so kind of you. Seriously, thank you. Hey, Ten Gamer Joe, I'm heading to bed. Thank you for the stream, chat. You've been lovely. Wombat, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been so nice to meet you from Buff Boy Games' community, so I'm really happy to get the chance to for you to come on in and spend time with us. You can feel free to go check out the VOD for anything you missed. But yeah, thank you, Wombat, for coming in and making this so much fun. Hope to see you again soon, and have a great night. Thank you. And LabMixDog, please thank Bookfobot for the tiered 1 sub, for the Italian Gamer Joe emotes, and for the ad-free viewing. Thank you so much again, Double Bubs and Bookfobot. That's so kind of you both. I really am honored for that support. Thank you again. Guava gifted a tier 1 sub to Senior Wombat. Oh my gosh, Guava, thank you for doing that. Wombat, it looks like you are now an Italian Gamer Joe subscriber as well, so feel free to thank Guava for that tier 1 sub, for the emotes, and much more. I haven't thought about this yet, but what I'm thinking about doing for subscribers only is exclusive subscriber only streams that will be off Twitch, that are just for subscribers only. That will be that won't be Nancy Drew related. It'll be like adventure games that I probably can't stream on Twitch, so that'll be something I will consider doing soon. But once again, thank you so much, everybody. Double Bubs, Bookfobot, thank you so much. And one more time, please go give Double Bubs a follow. Awesome community, amazing Nancy Drew superfans. They are so much fun to hang out with, and they're so nice. I've been subscribed to them for almost, it has to at least be more than 6 months now. So, and like I said, they're fantastic Nancy Drew superfans. So thanks again. And Double Bubs and Bookfo and Darren Cat, if you're here still, feel free to enjoy Danger by Design. This is the one Nancy Drew game that I know the least about, so I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. So enjoy the mess of me trying to figure this one out. Awesome. Oh, I love mac and cheese. Yummy. I like the Kraft mac and cheese that has the cream on it, but I know a lot of people also love the powder mac and cheese. Like I said, though, I really like the creamy mac and cheese. Which kind of mac and cheese do you like?
Come in. Set your things down and come on over here. Hi, JJ Ling. I shake your hand, but I get flour all over you. Oh, and Heather called and told me about your luggage. No worries. I have plenty of clothes in every size imaginable. Your bedroom's down that hall. The airline lost my luggage once, told me it was gone for good and paid me $100.
Oh.
Then 5 years later, my suitcase shows up on my doorstep.
Oh my god.
And a bill for the $100 they'd paid me, plus interest.
A bill? This is really funny. Oh my god. It showed up 5 years later.
It showed up 5 years later.
What? You don't believe me?
Okay, I'm imagining like the scene from the movie Meet the Parents where JJ Ling like gets her suitcase and it's not her suitcase, it's an identical suitcase, and she like unzips it and like inside are like a bunch of adult toys, and she's just like, and she's like, this is not my suitcase, but I'll take it. Bookfobot says, this one is actually a vegan mac and cheese. I'm not vegan, but I really like every mac and cheese. Oh, wow. That sounds pretty interesting. Does vegan cheese taste like cheese? I could never go vegan. I like string cheese and cheese in general way too much. I'm like a stereotypical Italian. Lab makes dog to laughing, whips and stuff. Like that should be like a blurb or something. I'm just watching like JJ Ling like just coming in and like, you know, full leather. She has like the leather outfit and everything. She has like the Nancy Drew Phantom of Venice outfit. Punchy. She found Punchy LaRue's outfit and now it's like I'm JJ Ling LaRue. And she's like doing the whole like dance where she's just like, you know, and doing all kinds of other dances like the laser thing and, you know, she's just Punchy, you know. Yeah, exactly. Guava just did the blurb for the whip crack. Thanks, Guava. I appreciate that. I could maybe, but about to say I love cheese way too much, but go without cheese, but I will never give up honey. Ooh, honey. Plus-sized Asian 2. Oh, for the, yeah, for the designs and stuff. Look how Nancy could be like, no, I don't believe you.
Of course I do. The worst part was I had to toss out almost everything that was
Oh
in
my
it.
gosh.
Clothes, makeup. I mean, the
Oh
stuff
my god,
was
thanks so
5
much,
years
Pitt, for
old,
the
right?
100 bits.
You like chocolate chip cookies?
Pitt, thank you so much. It's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the waving pixel flag. I love it. Thank you, Pitt. And for those of you, please consider giving Pitt a follow as well. He plays a lot of Fortnite. So if you are a Fortnite fan, definitely go check out Pitt Injury. He and I are planning to play Fortnite together on stream soon, either on or off stream, but we'll do something soon. Pitt is so cool. He's an LGBT streamer, and like I said, huge Fortnite fan. So definitely go check him out. Super nice, and one thing I like about Pitt is that he truly engages with his chat a lot. So like, if you're looking for like a streamer to talk to that's like really good at engaging with his chat a ton, go check him out. So like, definitely go check out Pitt. Thanks so much, Mitra, for the 100 biddies. That's so kind of you too. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mitra. And go check out Mitra too. Mitra is also an adventure game streamer, and she's awesome. And she plays all kinds of games too. She's playing Detroit Become Human recently, and that's been a lot of fun. Guava says, Guava just gifted 2 tiered 1 subs. Oh my gosh. Guava gifted to Banana Extravaganza and Kirby Yo. Oh my gosh, Guava, thank you so much, Guava. That is so kind of you. You don't have to do that, but thank you so much. Banana Extravaganza and Kirby Yo, please thank Guava if you're here. Please thank Guava for those 2 gifted subs. Banana Extravaganza is an amazing streamer, and he's an awesome friend of the community. He's really funny, and he does come in once in a while. Kirby Yo is so funny too. I found some amazing emotes from Kirby Yo on the Double Bubs community. Welcome on in, Board Gaming Mama. Can we get a shout out for Board Gaming Mama, please? And you're so kind of you. No, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Mitra was playing BioShock Infinite. Nice. That's awesome. How are you, Board Gaming Mama? You were last playing Trail of the Twister. Oh my god, Kirby Yo found it. Kirby Yo found it. Kirby Yo, which streamer is that? Can you tell me which streamer that's from? But yeah, Kirby Yo, I love that tapping. Tap, 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 tap. It's so cute. It's my favorite. It's my favorite, one of my favorite emotes. I love it. When I get animated emotes, I want to do like an Italian Gamer Joe, like tap, 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 tap. Like I'm going to do like I'm Guava and Kirby Yo. What I'm going to do when I get animated emotes, I'm going to do like a similar one for Bongo Cat, but like an Italian Bongo Cat that does the tapping. Oh my god. That's what I'm going to do next. I don't have the animated emotes yet. I don't. But when I do get them, I'm going to have the Bongo Cat, like an Italian Gamer Joe Bongo Cat, and it's going to be amazing. Okay, thank you. Actually, you liked Danger by Design. I'm glad you liked it. This is like my second time ever playing it, so I really don't know much about it. How are you, Board Gaming Mama? Did you what are you I didn't get a chance to see the shout out. How have you been? What are you playing lately?
I love chocolate chip cookies.
So do I. And the nice thing is, I'm about 3 pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that I need to be for Minette.
Oh, Trail the Twister.
I have a very high metabolism. So, I make cookies, I eat cookies, and since you're here, I share cookies.
Oh my god. Imagine like having a really high metabolism and just eating as much as you want, whatever you want. Ugh. God, if I ate a cookie, I would gain 2 pounds the next day. Like, it is a struggle for me to lose weight. It's a really big struggle for me. I'm trying to lose weight and I'm trying to do more cardio, but God, like, I love cookies. I love carbs. I love all that stuff. I mean, I drink a ton of water. Like, I drink a shit ton of water. But yeah, it's so difficult. Like, I fucking love cookies.
PP.
Thanks so much, Mitra. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Mwah. Thank you so much. Cookies are delish. You'll find the right balance for exactly. Board Gaming Mama says, I finished Twister, so Saturday I'm gonna start and finish Shadow at the Water's Edge for my 1-year anniversary. Happy 1-year anniversary, Board Gaming Mama. It sounds like so much fun. I will definitely have to tune in to wish you that 1 year, and that's so awesome. I'm so happy I got the opportunity to find your content on Facebook from the Nancy Drew group. But yeah, happy early 1 year. That's so cool. Mira says, I did that just to hear the PP. Oh my God, Mira. It's super hard for me because health issues. I don't have a lot of endurance, so it's hard to have the motivation to keep up a routine, and I get out of shape like all the time. Yeah. Problem with me is also a motivation problem, and the only things that I notice work for me when it comes to fitness is if it's like a gamified. Like, for example, on Nintendo Switch, I have Fitness Boxing, I have Ring Fit Adventure, I have Just Dance 2021. I don't have 2022 yet. Those are the 3 like exercise based games I have on Switch, and I like playing them because they're easy to get you like on your feet, and they're games. It's like playing games. And then I also have the Oculus Quest, which you've all seen me like. I've been streaming Beat Saber and Supernatural. By the way, if you're looking for an inexpensive way to get virtual reality, I highly recommend checking out Facebook's Oculus Quest 2. It's their only headset that they sell right now. They discontinued all their other headsets, and the Oculus Quest 2 is like their flagship like virtual reality headset. One of the cool things is that there is an app on the Oculus Quest 2 called Supernatural VR Fitness, and Facebook purchased Supernatural. I think it's like $15 a month. You have for $15-ish a month, you can do virtual reality boxing and virtual reality like it's kind of like Beat Saber but to like modern day songs on Supernatural, and it's the songs that you would like hear that are like modern day to like the 80s, like, and it's all genres, and you actually have like trainers that you can support. But it sounds like I'm sponsoring them, but I'm not. But Supernatural is really cool. I try to use it on the daily, and what I love about Supernatural is that it's virtual reality workouts. So like, it's so cool to see that virtual reality is becoming a fitness device. Like,
talented,
so many
brilliant,
people,
incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
That's amazing, Mira. I love that. I worked out yesterday and my legs are on fire. Great job, Mira. That's awesome. The workout burn. Yeah, working out feels good when you're in the zone, but then afterwards, like the next day when you're sore, ugh, I hate it. But yeah, I do highly recommend the Oculus Quest 2. It for $300, the price of like a video game console. It's a great device, and it's a huge. I love that virtual reality devices like that are becoming exercise equipment. Whenever I look at my Oculus Quest, I look at it and I'm like, wow, this is turning into like my workout routine. And you don't need any like you don't need a computer to use it. Everything's built into the headset. All you need is a Wi-Fi connection and a Facebook account. Mitra, thank you. Mitra, that's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. VR stream when? Pit, I tried streaming in VR and I can't see my Twitch chat, and my computer is not strong enough to use the Rift software. So unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck to not using VR for streams. However, I do virtual reality YouTube videos. So if you want to see my Beat Saber walkthrough on YouTube, I am uploading YouTube videos of all my Expert Plus runs on Beat Saber on YouTube, which are pre-recorded videos. You can hear my voice and everything. I don't stream them, but I pre-record them with my voice in the background, and you can check that all out. I'm also planning to do like walkthroughs on YouTube for additional virtual reality games, but currently at the moment you're not going to see live streams of VR. You're just going to see walkthrough videos for me in virtual reality. One day in the future, I'm going to upgrade to a gaming tower that has the virtual reality capabilities, but right now I use a gaming laptop and I just don't have the capability for it. But I am budgeting for it, and I am excited to eventually do VR streams, but currently I don't. To bully you with my alt. Oh my god, Mira. Beat Saber videos are fun. Yeah, they are a lot of fun. I took my weight a few weeks ago and lost 5-ish pounds. Checked the yesterday game. Oh, Peppermint. You know, Peppermint, don't lose hope. It's a lot of practice, and it's a lot of like, you know, it's a lifestyle change. You got to get used to just having that lifestyle change. You know, it's a lot of work, and you know, just because you failed doesn't mean you can't keep going. Just keep going, you know, just keep doing it. If you happen to eat a cookie, like, you know, like me or whatever, like, you know, if you have those cravings, that's totally fine. You're a human being. Like, you know, embrace your cravings and then go right back to the grind, you know, like, don't let it get you down. It's like what Joe says in Nancy Drew final scene. Don't let the turkeys get you down. You got this. You got this.
Why does Minette want you to be a size 12?
Contractually, I have to be a size 12. See, Minette is into curves, so she designs clothes for full-figured curvy women. Because I signed on to be her fitting model, I have to maintain the ideal size 12 weight and shape.
That's crazy. It's so interesting.
What's a fitting model?
A fitting model puts on samples from a designer's latest line, so the designer can create each piece on a real live person instead of a dress form. It's not very exciting. In fact, it's totally boring. Plus, you're always getting stabbed with pins. But it pays the bills.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, I recognize that username. That's Mitra. That is so fun. Guava's like, bans immediately. Well, Guava, that account is not a mod, so you technically could. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Does anyone else live here?
Nope. It's just me. And you now. Managed to get a short-term lease. Soon as I'm done being Minette's fitting model, I am out of here.
Can you think of anyone who might be out to get Minette?
Well, Dieter, obviously.
Dieter von Schwesterkrank?
He and Minette went out for about 6 months. Then all of a sudden, last April, Minette dumped him. Just tossed him aside like last month's edition of Vogue.
Do you know why she broke it off?
No idea. Although I suspect it has something to do with the fact that Dieter lets his pet boa constrictor run loose in that photographic studio of his.
Wait, there's a snake in the studio? I didn't know that.
There's a snake in his studio?
That's what I said.
It is a hell
Don't
of a
you
name,
believe
Eden.
me?
It really is. There's a... You could be like, I like that this is a dialogue. Don't you believe me?
Well, I guess.
Hardly anybody knows about it. I think it may be illegal. If you happen to be in there, be careful.
Heather
That
wants
is
me
so
to pick
funny.
up an envelope from you.
Oh yeah, it's right over there. Heather needed a bunch of personal information so they can pay me, but I refused to give it out over the phone. I'm real paranoid about that sort of stuff. Don't ask me why, I just am. Go ahead and take it to her.
Oh my god, Guava! Guava, thank you so much for gifting to Mitra's secondary account. That is a legend. Pit Injury's right. Guava's a legend. Guava, you're amazing. Seriously. Like, you're amazing. Like, thank you, Guava. Thank you so much. It's not necessary at all, too. Like, I just love having you here, Guava. Like, don't ever feel like you have to do that. Thank you, Guava. It is so kind of you. I just like having you here to hang out with us. But seriously, thank you, Guava. It's like back to bullying.
I'll let you get back to your cookie dough.
See ya.
But once again, thanks again, Guava. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Why you Italian? Derogatory. It's not illegal to have a loose snake in a photo shoot, even a snake, but the pet owner may be liable for injuries. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. So this apartment is like, is this an apartment? It's so beautiful. I love the way this apartment looks. Like, look at the view outside of Paris, even though it's like, you can tell it's like they use like real pictures of Paris, but it's still so pretty. So I was watching a Nancy Drew streamer play this game, and they were saying, that like the newspaper articles in this game change day to day, which I didn't know about. Totally lovely. This looks like a 2000s PC game. That's because this is a 2000s PC game. This is Nancy Drew, Danger by Design, and it is a it's basically Devil Wears Prada, the video game, but turned into a mystery. But welcome on in, Totally Eyes, love you. I really appreciate the follow, and welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe community. Grower discontent results in mint shortage. Uh-oh. Nobody show Monster Minty. They do. I trade paper each day. Oh, that's so awesome. Board Gaming Mama. Imagine saying in a Nancy Drew game, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, Guava. No, Monster Minty, you're here. Grower discontent results in mint shortage. Can you believe that? Top story. Monster Minty, shield your eyes, Monster Minty. Shield your eyes, Monster Minty. Don't look at this, Minty. Don't look. Top story. Local mint growers, unhappy with the fact that mint prices have fallen to 15 a kilogram, are attempting to drive prices back up by withholding and sometimes destroying their harvests. Monster Minty's like, I am devastated. As a result, fresh mint is in short supply in Paris, and both professional and amateur chefs alike have taken notice. Not surprisingly, a black market for mint sprang up almost as soon as supply started to dwindle. Oh my gosh, Monster Minty, imagine if you made like a black market like 3D avatar of your character, and it's like Monster Minty, the symbiote version. Like it's like the Carnage Monster Minty, like, you know what I mean? Like in Spider-Man, like with a black Spidey suit. It's like the Monster Minty, but it's like, you know, the black market version, like the edgy Monster Minty. Like, and you have like these two versions of yourself. Luckily, we have a great supply of mint here. I could just tell you, till 2000, there were a few PC games with graphics like this and clicking arrows to turn camera. Yeah, exactly. Totally, I love you. Google the Nancy Drew games. There's 33 of them, and they're so much fun. Gertron says there are 2 mint leaves inside of you. 2 mint leaves. I'm not sure what the reference is there. Not surprisingly, a black market for mint sprang up almost as soon as supply started to dwindle. Enterprising vendors do a thriving business in local parks and on street corners, sometimes charging €5 for a single sprig. Sorry, it was a reference to the 2 wolves inside of you meme. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I have that. I don't think I know that meme. But welcome on in, Gertron. Thanks for coming in. The rack of lamb is a disaster without my signature mint sauce, lamented Christophe Parmelin, head chef at the Le Vert Boufflé Bistro, who has been forced to cook without mint for the last 4 days. I add a pinch of mint to everything, echoed Suzette Lemaire, a homemaker who has been unable to buy the herb for weeks. At least I used to. Nothing I cook tastes good anymore. It's terrible. While they are hoping their strike will put pressure on the largest customers, the companies that produce mint oil, mint growers have little sympathy for people like Parmeline and Lemaire. Consumers have taken mint for granted long enough, said a grower who refused to give his name. It is high time that changed. Monster Minty, are you hearing this? Consumers have taken Monster Minty granted for long enough, said a grower who refused to give his name. It is high time that changed. I think we know who wrote the article. I think it's Monster Minty in disguise. Oh, man. Monster Minty, you're in a Nancy Drew game. Never take Minty for granted. University spends $50 million on upgrades. Oh my god! Actual Real Kells just raided with a party of 12. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the raid, Actual Real Kells. Can you please get them a shout out? They were last playing Satisfactory. What is that? That sounds really interesting. Welcome on in, Actual Real Kells, and thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the Italian Gamer Joe community. Actual Real Kells, are you a Twitch streamer that streams Nancy Drew games? I'm trying to remember if I've seen you play Nancy Drew. Like first-person city building, but it's a factory. Satisfactory is great. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. I am Italian Gamer Joe, and I stream adventure games. I love streaming the Nancy Drew games, and we are currently playing through Danger by Design. So no, I tried to stream one once, but couldn't get the monitor resolution to work right. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, that's really cool to see that you were doing some city building. That's awesome. Love the games as a kid though, and want to play more again. Hell yeah. But once again, welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Italian Gamer Joe. I do adventure game streams like Nancy Drew. I do Sea of Thieves. I do a variety of games, and if you are interested in hanging out with an awesome community that's a lot of fun, definitely consider hanging out with us tonight and letting me be your adventure game fun for tonight. Once again, Actual Real Kells, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Actual Real Kells, would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself and like what other games that you play as well besides Satisfactory? And how was Satisfactory? Did you like it a lot tonight? That sounds really cool. Factorio except first person. Oh wow, that sounds so cool. That sounds awesome. Factorio is one of those games that I haven't played yet, but it's on my Steam wishlist, and I every time I look at it, I'm just like, this is going to be the kind of game where I'm going to play it, and I'm going to be awake at like 4 o'clock in the morning, still playing Factorio, still playing like that same game, that same save file. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, I haven't slept yet, and that'll be me. And it'll probably be the same thing for me when I play Satisfactory. Definitely one of those games. Yeah, I mean, chat, I'm sure all of you probably have that game. Jimmy the Banana says it's a good game. There are enemies and pollution. Satisfactory is 3D and no real enemies. Actual Kill says I do spooky puzzle exploration on Sundays like Amnesia. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Tuesdays, Banished, Planet Zoo, etc. And Wednesdays, I love random like Phasmophobia. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Actual Real Calls. Do I hope I have you. I hope I'm following you. Let me just double check really fast, just to make sure. Actual Real KLS. Yes, I am following you. Okay, good. But once again, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. And no, yeah, I actually am following you. And thank you for sharing your community with me. And for those of you that are here, if you like adventure games like Nancy Drew and point-and-click games, if you like story-heavy and story-rich games, and if you like adventure games like Sea of Thieves on Xbox, definitely consider dropping me a follow. We are very inclusive, and we are a very fun community here. We also simp for a lot of the Nancy Drew characters here. So if that's your thing, you're definitely welcome and to come on in and hang out with us. Thank you so much again, Actual Real Kills. I really appreciate that. We're gonna go back to the mystery solving business. When we get the pick of the engineer. I know, right? Guava, if you decided if you're gonna draw the sexy engineer. Paris according to Zoo. You know, I've seen some friends of mine go to Paris, and I've seen like this picture of the skulls. I want to go to Paris one day. I would love to go to Paris one day and see stuff like this. This would be so cool. Utune. Good intentions. They have more power than you think. My birthday gift? Oh, really, Guava? Really? Ask the young Frenchman who calls himself Zoo what his favorite part of Paris is, and he'll say without hesitation the part you will never see. He is referring to the tunnels and chambers that comprise the city's catacombs, not to the 2 kilometers or so that are open to tourists, but the 300-some kilometers which are supposedly off limits to the public. For Zoo, who spends all his spare time exploring them, the catacombs are his home. No need to go to France. I can confirm that there are dead people in Chicago too. Oh my god, Eden. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. The catacombs were created in 1785 when it became clear that central Paris was in danger of being contaminated by its overflowing the cemeteries. The remains of their former residents, 5 to 6 million in all, were dug up, carted to the network of depleted limestone quarries that lay beneath the city, and stacked in its empty caverns in huge, artfully arranged, carefully labeled piles. Because of the safety concerns, the authorities have sealed off the vast majority of these ossuaries. Anyone caught trespassing faces a hefty fine, but for Zoo and his fellow cataphiles, the threat of capture only raises the volume on the catacombs' siren song. Why do I do it? Mostly because of the quiet, Zoo says. The quiet and the dark. The real catacombs are pitch black, you know. Makes you hyper aware of everything. Down there, you're as wide awake as you're ever going to be. For Zoo, going down there means donning waterproof boots. It's been an extremely wet summer in the catacombs, coveralls, and a headlamp, but when it comes to finding his way, he packs nothing more than a high-tech hand-drawn map. Okay, question. Are cataphiles a real thing? Like, are there people out there that label themselves cataphiles where they actually, like, you know, explore catacombs because they love the way it feels? Like, they love the quiet, like the quiet and the dark, the pitch black. Like, that would scare the shit out of me. Mira's like, eat ass or eat ass? I mean... Decipher Pup is like, isn't that just being a top? Well, come on in, Decipher Pup, and can we please get a shout out for Decipher Pup? Mira, porque nomos dos? You know, like, we just need the commercial. We need that commercial where it's like, yay, and they're holding the girl up in the air. Porque nomos dos? For those of you that are here, please consider giving Decipher Pup a follow. He is an Australian Twitch streamer, LGBT streamer here on Twitch, and he is so much fun to hang out with. He plays Dead by Daylight. I've seen him play Spiritfarer. He plays Phasmo. For me in Chicago, he's a late night streamer, but wherever you are, he might be sooner. He's really, really fun to hang out with, and he's also very, very nice on the eyes. So please go check him out. Really nice guy, really awesome content, and he is just really cool to hang out with. So please consider going to give him a follow. Like I said before, super awesome person. And I love his content, and I'm so happy that I got the opportunity to meet him through Dognet's channel. Decipher Pup's like, I put the fun in funeral. Oh my god, Decipher Pup, it's so funny. But yeah, please go consider giving Decipher Pup a follow. He's got great content, and I do like spending time on his channel if I'm awake for his content, because he streams. For me, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I try to stay up. But yeah, he has great content. Decipher, are you going to stream tonight? But once again, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate that. Mira's Redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by Ice Mountain Water. Live in 2 hours. Okay. My stream might be ended by then, but thanks so much again to Decipher Pup for hanging out tonight. Like, I love it when you come in and say hi. Thank you so much. And hope you're having a great night, or I guess great evening. It hasn't, or whatever the case may be. Great afternoon. I'm just kidding. But yeah, thanks again. Enjoy this Nancy Drew mystery and this interesting book about catacombs and cataphiles. It is really interesting. Oh my god, that emote is so cute, Decipher Pup. When will the costume redemptions come back? That's a good question, Mitra. Next month, I have a channel like overlay change with some new emotes, and then a month after that, I have another overlay. So I could definitely introduce some more channel point redemptions. We'll see. For those of you that are not here, please go to the Discord, and if you have feedback or ideas for Italian Gamer Joe, feel free to submit your feedback requests or suggestions on my Discord channel. I'm extremely active on Discord, so please go to my Discord channel to suggest those things to me. Like I said, I'm the easiest way you can contact me is through my Discord. I am extremely active on there. So, yeehaw! Yeah, exactly, Quava. Oh man, Mitra, sheesh. Okay, so where'd I come to? I don't get lost anymore, he answers with a twinge of regret. At first, I'd get lost all the time. I'd wander around for hours, terrified I was never going to find my way out. Talk about wide awake, but then I started making a map and keeping track of everything I saw, and now... He raises his hand and pats it. I know these tunnels like the back of my hand. Zhu claims to be an expert not only on the layout of the catacombs, but on the hundreds of mysterious marks and symbols that have been etched into the tunnels, stone walls, and floors. Some were left by ancient quarrymen, some by 19th century surveyors, and few by criminals on the run, but everything down here, he says, has a meaning. By necessity, Zhu is also an expert on quick escapes. The tunnel police can and often do show up when least expected. Zhu once eluded them by wriggling out of the tunnel through a 10-meter long rabbit hole that was less than 2/3 of a meter in diameter. Fortunately, he smiles, I don't eat a lot. The fact that he eats at all is due to the fact that he has a job in his other life. Although he refuses to elaborate, reasoning that less people know about him, especially the authorities, the better. However, he willingly gives out his phone number. Can you call him? Oh my god, I'm gonna call him 0101614560, which he is confident cannot be traced, and yet encourages anyone who thinks they know something that he doesn't to call him. I know probably more about the catacombs than anybody else in Paris he allows, but I certainly don't know everything yet. Oh my god. We're gonna call Zhu. We are so gonna call this Zhu guy. And this is what he looks like. Not the skull. This is what he looks like. This is what Zhu looks like. They didn't even animate him. They just used a real life picture. We're gonna call Zhu if we can. Wait, we can just call him here. Okay. We're gonna call Zhu. Where did I write down the number? 0101614560. We're calling Zhu. Save us, Zhu, your only hope. I know, right, Candy Girl? I know. I'll figure something out. Wrong number. You know what? We probably can't call him yet because we need to, like, unlock calling him. Can we ever eat cookies in this game, or is there no opportunity to eat cookies? No, I don't want to proceed to the next day. Save us, Zhu, your only hope.
Uh-oh. Dad made me promise not to go anywhere by myself after dark. This'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Wait, really? So the game's gonna force me to stay here? Oh, okay. I guess we're on day 2. I didn't realize that. I know, I want cookies. That was a really short day, Guava. It was a really short day. I don't really know what causes that.
Oh, goody, you're back. I'm really bored. Let's play Hangman. You know how to play, right?
Nancy's like, actually, I have this really cool app called Wordle. Have any of you in the chat heard of Wordle? I've been loving Wordle, and I got yesterday's correct and the day before it, and I haven't done today yet, so no one spoil it. No one spoil my Wordle. I swear, if you spoil my Wordle. But no, I didn't get my I didn't do my Wordle yet for today, so please no one spoil it. I have to wait another hour and 47 minutes for the next Wordle, but I did get today. This game is 6 letters. Let's play Hangman.
Hangman? Well, yeah, sure.
Great. Okay, I'll think of a 6-letter word and you try to guess what it is. Ready?
Ready. 6 letters? Is it cookie?
C.
Right you are.
There is a C. There is a C.
E. R.
Correct.
So usually for Hangman, you want to do like, I usually do like Wheel of
S.
Fortune, which is like RST.
You lose.
I lost all. Oh,
T.
really?
Wrong.
RSTN.
N.
Damn it. Like I usually go with like Wheel of Fortune, and I usually try to find vowels.
I.
Right you are.
So RIC. Maybe it's thematic. AEIOU. So there's an R, an I, and a C. Is there an O?
O.
Damn it.
You lose.
Is there a U?
U.
Afraid not.
There RIC. And we used all the vowels. I'm surprised there's no like second vowel here. Like there wouldn't be Stabric, Labric, Metric. There's no E though. Oh, I didn't use A. I'm stupid.
Correct.
Okay. Is it fabric?
F.
Bing.
B.
You won.
Yay,
Play
we
again?
won. No.
No thanks.
Anytime you want to play, just let me know.
I'll be back in a bit.
Take care.
See, like those are the kinds of puzzles though that I want to like design on my YouTube channel for like people that want to learn how to code. Like how would you make your own Hangman game? Like stuff like that, like simple puzzles like that. I'd love to be able to learn how to I'd love to be able to make them myself and then show other people how to make them on Construct. Okay, we were this is the apartment that we're at, and then I don't know what the hotel is. Pont Neuf. I don't know what that. I'm not sure what that is either. Let's go to the hotel. JJ Ling is my fave. Yeah, totally. She's really cool. Oh, this is the cafe. The Cafe Kiki. Oh my gosh.
Oui.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I want to try to speak French with him.
Excusez-moi.
I'm trying to speak French.
Vous, Monsieur Traquenard?
Please, in English. I do not wish to hear my native tongue butchered while I eat. As for my name,
the shame.
Not
the shame.
Traquenard. It is Jean-Michel Traquenard.
Jean-Michel
Oh my god.
Traquenard.
I love it.
Traquenard.
Enough! What can I do for you, Mademoiselle?
Drew. Nancy Drew. I've just started working for Manette as an assistant.
Oh? What happened to Ezer?
He kind of reminds me of the guy from Phantom of Venice. He reminds me of Enrico Tazza with the way he looks, his bald head, and what he's wearing. I'm getting very much like Enrico vibes. Guava says, "Let's have a kiki," or is it a kai kai?
Elzer?
Ezer Mickey.
Huh? Oh, Heather McKay. No, Heather still works for Manette. I'm kind of working for both of them.
Our Lady of the Mask has fired 3 assistants in the past 5 months.
This is turning into the Devil Wears Prada.
Next. In fact, that Ezer has managed to avoid the axe for this long is truly remarkable. So, do you, like Ezer, hope to leave your mark on the world of couture?
When he said Ezer, I didn't catch it either. He's like, McKee. I'm like, oh, Nancy. Thank you so much, Nancy.
Would it be bad if I said yes?
In the world of couture, a single creation worn by someone famous to a high-profile event, such a dress can be worth a fortune in publicity, which makes it a desperately competitive world. A dog-eat-dog world. A world where bad things can and do happen to good people. You must order something. I insist. La carte, s'il vous plaît.
Ooh, we get to eat something.
Oh, but I'm really not hungry.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you. I mean, merci.
Order anything you want. Everything here is superb. And Henri, he is the best waiter in all of France.
Well, in that case...
I can't really tell what it looked like. Oh, wait, I can grab it. Okay. The croquet monsieur cuisses de grenouille crème de glace. I can't pronounce any of this. Cassoulet, quenelles, steak haché, and pommes frites. Well, that sounds like steak and like a sandwich and fries, maybe like steak. But the rest of them, I have no clue. Guava got the. Hey, Arcade Bear, can we get a shout out for Arcade Bear, please? Cossies de Frog Lake, cheesy bread, creamy de glaces ice cream. Arcade Bear, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Wait a minute, Arcade Bear, can you speak French? Can you speak French, Arcade Bear? Jack and Daxter, OMG, yes. Arcade Bear was playing Jack and Daxter. Awesome. I used to play that on PlayStation 2 growing up. Croquet monsieur is toasted ham and cheese sandwich. Really interesting. It's cool to see that we got some like French speakers in the chat, because or just some people here that play this Nancy Drew game. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you all for helping me translate this. This is really cool. And for those of you that are here, please consider giving the Arcade Bear a follow. He is a Canadian Twitch streamer that streams a lot of cool games. He sticks towards like retro games. It's funny to think that Jack and Daxter is retro. I mean, I played it growing up like on PlayStation 2. But yeah, it's so cool that you're playing Jack and Daxter. I loved that game on PS2. But yeah, please go check out Arcade Bear. He's a really handsome Twitch streamer, and he's a lot of fun to hang out with. And he's Arcade Bear, aren't you more of like a weekend streamer? Definitely go check out Arcade Bear though. Like I said, he's really fun to hang out with. He's funny. Like he has a lot of it like funny jokes, and he's just a really like fun person to hang out with. And when I have time on weekends, I do lurk on his streams, and like I said, he's funny. He's really funny and entertaining to watch. So definitely go check him out. Thanks for coming in, Arcade Bear. How are you tonight? Let's just do the first one.
Let's see. The croque monsieur, please.
Très bien.
I think you can get multiple things here.
Merci. Henri, ajoutez-le à mon édition, s'il vous plaît.
Certainement.
Ah, ham and cheese grilled on a baguette. One of my favorites.
I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yum.
It looks pretty yummy. Nancy is so happy right now.
I'm glad I ordered that. It was great.
Excusez-moi,
Thanks, Guava.
mademoiselle.
So, what else do you wish from me?
Do you have any idea why Minette wears that mask?
I believe she is the victim of botched plastic surgery.
Eden, we can do that next time. We can order like different food. Perman's like, that is not a baguette.
Isn't Minette a little young to be undergoing plastic surgery?
Some women with noses that would put birds of prey to shame are perfectly content with their appearance, while others with acceptable features are convinced they are more hideous than Frankenstein.
Jeez.
Self-image. It can make people do strange things.
If you had to name Minette's worst enemy, who would that be?
Ugo Batelli, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Not only do
Hugo.
he and Minette have similar design styles, so that they are constantly competing for the same couture clients, but both of them are unthinking, socially inept egoists. It is a rare week that goes by without one of them insulting the other.
I'm imagining like that Hugo and like Minette secretly love each other though.
Has it ever gone beyond words?
Not to my knowledge. You ask very curious questions, Mademoiselle Drew. They make me think you know more than you are saying. And as a member of the press, I'm not sure that I like that.
Ooh.
Do you have a real office somewhere?
When I'm writing my column, I go to my office at Glam Glam.
The rest of France,
When I'm
right?
researching my column, I come here. I have my telephone, which can do everything save sing the Marseillaise, good food, and a chair for whomever stops by.
How can I contact this Hugo Butterly person?
His phone number is right here in my digital assistant. Of course, it's extremely unlikely that you will be able to talk to him in person. Even I occasionally have trouble penetrating the wall of sycophants that surrounds him. So, what else do you wish from me?
Okay, I wrote down his number.
I'm staying with JJ Ling, the model. Do you know her?
But of course, I know everyone who is anyone when it comes to fashion. And Gigi, she is a breath of fresh air.
Nice.
But what about JJ Ling?
You mean Gigi Ling?
No, I mean JJ.
Gigi.
Gigi.
JJ.
En français, you pronounce G like J and J like G.
Oh my gosh.
She may very well be JJ in America, but in France, she is Gigi.
So wait, what about me then? Like, how would Joe be pronounced in France? It actually shows up on. It does, Guava. Not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate. Oh my god, is how I found out. Okay.
How well does she get along with Minette?
From what I hear, very well. Which is surprising when you consider all things.
Ian's like Joe.
I assume she told you how she was tricked into a current
Wouldn't be
contract
Gio.
with Minette.
Joe is pronounced handsome in French. Oh my god, Guava. Oh my god. You know, it's funny. In Italian, we don't really have a J. Like in Italian, my name in Italian is Giuseppe with a G. So it's Giuseppe. Elongated to Georges. Okay. Yeah, like in Italian, my name isn't Joe. In Italian, it's Giuseppe. Growing up when I was in high school, I would not write like Joe on my name, like on sheets. I would write Giuseppe. And I remember like coming home from school and telling my parents like, why did you not name me Giuseppe? Because like Giuseppe is like, you know, is Joe. It is the meaning in English. And yeah, like my name actually is Joe. So like I always like thought it was weird that I didn't have my Italian name. But as I've gotten older, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I have the name Joe. That's totally fine. I just think it's funny though that like I used to have that insecurity growing up that I wasn't Italian enough for not having Giuseppe as a name. Essentially, she was tricked into her current contract with Minette.
No, she didn't. Minette tricked her?
If you do not know, you will have to ask Gigi. Just because I know everything that happens in the world of haute couture does not mean that I repeat everything.
We'll talk again later, okay?
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
If it makes you feel better, my dad gave me a name my grandmother couldn't pronounce. My older teachers and grandparents would pronounce my name with an H, though. Oh, wow. Interesting. Wow. Kirby's like, I love this character. Yeah, it's a really good character. It's funny. Okay, so we're currently at the hotel. What was Pont Neuf again? I don't remember what Pont Neuf was. Is that the... Oh, this is the marketplace. Okay, so here's where we can get...
To the memory of the French fighters.
Oh, okay, Ian. Cool. This is an interesting, like, location.
Bonjour. Lequel préférez-vous?
Parlez-vous anglais?
If you buy, I speak whatever you like. I see you over there, the monument with the Cross of Lorraine. You are a tourist?
Actually, I have a job here in Paris, but it's only temporary, so I guess I'm kind of a tourist.
Tourists are good. I welcome tourists. I am Malika. I sell fine things from around the world. The others who sell here, they sell things which they pry from the muck of their basements. You see something you like?
Well...
Everything in Minette's room looked round, so I'm gonna try round stuff and see how that goes.
You're selling a wheel from a kiddie car?
With imagination, that wheel can be put to many
Kirby's like, but he is exactly... I'm French, so why do you have this why do I have this outrageous accent? Only tourists, so... can I, like, barter for it? I think €1 is fair.
I think €1 is a fair price.
That wheel is in perfect condition. €35 is my final price.
Oh my god.
I don't think I want it after all.
What else do you like?
You said the price of this is what?
The price is €35.
I don't think I want it after all.
What else do you like?
35? Are you kidding me?
Guess I'm just not in a buying mood.
When you come back, maybe then I have what you like.
I'll remember that.
Merci. Au revoir.
Okay, I didn't realize that haggling can get that bad. I insulted her bad. Yeah, I wonder if I can go back in time and second chance it, but I also don't remember when I second chanced, so I'm gonna save just in case and see when I last saved, because I don't remember. I'm double checking. Oh, it was here. Oh my gosh. Not me. Not me saving at the worst not saving. What about the rings? I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. Buttiger. Oh my god. What are with these, like, monuments? They're so interesting. These characters, you know, it's so funny because, like, in Nancy Drew games, like, you never see, like, characters other than the suspects. So it's so funny to me that you see her interactive, like, do these kinds of characters. Like, you never, ever see characters in these games other than the characters that, like, are the suspects. So
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
So the fact that we're seeing
Monsieur
the suspects
Marchand
is so
de votre
funny.
service.
Bonjour, Monsieur Marchand.
American tourist?
Sort of. Is that okay?
I like Americans. They are smart. I sell good stuff and they can tell. So, what are you going to buy?
Well...
I have no idea what Minette's gonna like. I honestly don't know. I mean, I could... The alien hand is from Nancy Drew, The Haunted Carousel.
Where have I seen this arm before?
That is the arm of a robotic monster with a very interesting history. The police detective who sold it to me says the arm figured into the capture of a dangerous criminal who operated out of an amusement park in America. I sell it to you for €18. A real steal, if you will pardon the expression.
I changed my mind. Not interested.
What else tickles the fancy?
Yeah, so that alien arm is from Nancy Drew the Haunted Carousel, and what he described was a huge spoiler, but if you never played it, you wouldn't know. So I'm not gonna go any further. Watch my playthrough on YouTube if you want to see my Nancy Drew Haunted Carousel playthrough, and you can see for yourself what went on there. I don't know what to get.
You're selling a manhole cover?
It is a genuine Parisian manhole cover, one which would make a fine souvenir for someone back home. And it is only 45 euros.
What would you say to 23 euros?
Vendu. What else tickles the fancy?
Half price.
I really don't want to buy anything right now.
By any chance, does Mademoiselle wish to earn some money?
Maybe. How?
The tourists, they like to buy hand-painted reproductions of famous works of art. But as you can see, it is difficult for me to paint them. But for a young woman such as you, it is easy.
You want me
I
to
bought
paint
stolen
the reproductions?
goods.
You see? The lines are already there.
Oh my god.
You look at the original painting.
Moikwe has one of the jade carvings from the Scarlet Hand. Really?
Voila.
I didn't know that.
A painting which the tourists will gobble up. And
Oh
I
my
pay
gosh,
you 15
you
euros
didn't.
for
That's
each one
funny.
you complete. Do you wish to start now?
You bet.
But of course.
Okay, we'll do this really fast because I like these. I like this just became like an art stream. I should change my stream to like art. You are now watching art in progress. Italian Gamer Joe is now an artist. I should just put some music on in the background and just like paint this the whole time. Like you were watching greatness as you see Italian Gamer Joe paint the best art ever. It is the best art you've ever seen from a Twitch streamer. This is better than any artwork you'll ever see on any channel. It is just amazing. Polygon Gamer says there's a coloring book and these games have everything. Yep, this is a shit guy. They're relaxing. Polygon Gamer, welcome on in. For those that are here, please consider giving Polygon a follow. He streams a lot of different games. I've seen him play Forgotten City. I've seen him play Dead by Daylight earlier today. I've seen him play so many fun games, and he's so fun to hang out with. Like, I went onto his stream earlier today expecting to see like his handsome face, and take a guess what I saw instead. Take a guess what I saw instead of Polygon. You would never believe me if I said it. I saw a potato. I saw a potato with eyes and sparklers, and I was like, wait, what happened to Polygon? What is going on here? A scandalo. But yeah, it was Polygon, all right. It was Polygon, and he was a potato in the flesh. He was a real talking potato in the flesh. So if you are interested in hanging out with a potato, go check out Polygon. He's also really fun to hang out with. So
Magnifique! You have done excellent work, and for that I reward you. Do you wish to paint another?
Of course.
But of course.
Polygon's like in the flesh and in the gameplay, right? So I can choose the Mona Lisa again or the flowers. I'm going to do the Mona Lisa again since I like making reproductions of the same work of art. It's easy to remember. So as you can see here, I'm painting a Mona Lisa again because, you know, I like to appease my, you know, my inner Mona Lisa. I mean, I can finally say that I painted the Mona Lisa. that I painted the most amazing, famous artwork in all of France. Polygon also said that he is interested in streaming Nancy Drew games, so he may be streaming a Nancy Drew game coming soon. So if that is not another reason to follow Polygon, then I don't know what is. But hopefully he might consider it, and he might consider streaming another Nancy Drew game. But chat, for those of you that are Nancy Drew fans, can you recommend Polygon? Can you recommend him a Nancy Drew game? Oh my god, Gooba and Jetpack are rating. Gooba and Jetpack, thank you so much. Welcome on in to Italian Gamer Joe. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you both doing tonight? Can we please get a shout out for Gooba and Jetpack, please? They are also Nancy Drew streamers, and
Monsieur, how's this?
Another fine
Life
job.
is strange, nice.
Here is your money. Do you wish to paint another?
Not right now. Maybe later.
Very well. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir.
Gooba and Jetpack, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the raid and for sharing your community with mine. For those of you that are here, Raiders, welcome on in. I'm Italian Gamer Joe, and I am an adventure game / variety game streamer here on Twitch. I specialize currently in the Nancy Drew games, and I stream them pretty frequently. I also have a variety of other content as well. I upload my Nancy Drew walkthroughs on YouTube. I also do like Nancy Drew parodies on YouTube, as well as Nancy Drew like reviews and like analysis videos. I stream like Beat Saber. I also do Sea of Thieves, so if you like adventure games like the Sea of Thieves, you can check that out as well. But yeah, once again, Gooba and Jetpack, thank you so much for taking the time to share your community with me and raid tonight, and hope you had a good time playing Life is Strange. How was it? Another shocking episode tonight. I don't know how much I can take. Your MID parodies on YouTube are amazing. Yeah, if you've played Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem, go to my YouTube channel, Italian Gamer Joe, and check out my Plotagon Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem parodies. If that encourages you to buy the game for yourself on Steam or Her Interactive, then great. Midnight in Salem, you know, I've put in 21 hours into that game, and I still think it's worth a playthrough if you are already a Nancy Drew game fan. If you're coming into the community for the first time, I would recommend trying a different Nancy Drew game, one of the higher quality ones. Don't pick up the latest game, Midnight in Salem. Wait to play that one and do one of the earlier ones instead. Yeah, Polygon, exactly. The recommendations, like Gooba and Jetpack, you were both Nancy Drew super fans. Can you tell Polygon Gamer like what Nancy Drew game you would recommend him if he's a first time Nancy Drew like coming into the community? Like what Gooba and Jetpack, like what Nancy Drew games would you recommend that Polygon plays? Because the ones I recommended were Ghost of Thornton Hall, Crystal Skull, Secret of Shadow Ranch, and a few others, but those were the main ones that I recommended. Morgan Number, welcome in. Which literally any other one, which is quite something considering Shattering Medallion, right? Sea of Darkness, Ghost of Thornton Hall. Okay, so Polygon, you heard it here from Gooba and Jetpack, the Nancy Drew tag team duo. They also recommend Ghost of Thornton Hall and Sea of Darkness. Sea of Darkness is puzzle heavy, so be careful with that one. But it does feature a first ever confirmed LGBT character in the Nancy Drew universe. That one actually does have a canon LGBT character, which is really sweet. Yeah, I think Ghost of Thornton Hall is spooky. If you want a spooky Nancy Drew game, check out Ghost of Thornton Hall. It has some crazy spooks, and it's very, very scary. What makes Nancy Drew Ghost of Thornton Hall and Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness great, though, for first-time Nancy Drew fans, is that both games have built-in hint systems. So if you get stuck, the game has a hint system built into it for you to see the solutions to puzzles, where other Nancy Drew games that are not the newer ones, they don't have the built-in hint system. They have like the phone a friend where Nancy can call her best friends, like Best George, Ned, her boyfriend, or like the Hardy Boys, but they never give her the solution. They only give her a hint on how to solve the puzzle. They don't actually tell her like this is the solution. Where Sea of Darkness and Ghost of Thornton Hall, they will literally give you the solution if you're stuck. They'll be like, just take the solution. So for first-time Nancy Drew fans, that might be actually like an attractive feature, because I swear, Polygon, these Nancy Drew games can be very, very difficult. They can get extremely challenging when it comes to like the puzzles and like how much reading and like lore is involved in these worlds. So definitely keep that in mind as you decide to pick one.
Done that.
And for those of you that are here, I have another announcement to make. I have a Nancy Drew giveaway going on where tomorrow night I am giving away two people the Nancy Drew games of their choice. So if you're not a follower of my channel, please consider following to enter the contest, and then go on over to my Discord community and smash the ta-da emote. reaction on my giveaway bot. So that way tomorrow you might be the new winner of Nancy Drew games of your choice. So definitely consider checking out my Discord. The only requirement that I have is that you have to be a follower of my channel. I am only gifting it to followers of my channel. So please consider that. Polygon says, I love a challenging puzzle. Challenge accepted. I'm imagining Polygon over here just like, hold my beer. Hold my beer, Joe. Hold my beer, Italian gamer Joe. You think I can't do a challenging puzzle? Polygon's like, I just beat the Forgotten City, and that game was so fucking intense, and it was intense. I actually did watch you play like most of it, and I definitely plan to stream it soon because it looks really fun. But yeah, anyway, for those of you that are here, please consider giving Polygon Gamer and Gooba and Jetpack follows because they're both really awesome streamers and really kind, awesome people. Please go check them out. Thanks for coming in. Peppermint Cutie says, I haven't played many, but Ghost of Thornton Hall, Message in a Haunted Mansion, and I haven't played it yet, but Shadow at the Water's Edge looks fun when I see other people play it, but maybe that's just the Japanophile in me. Okay, so Shadow at the Water's Edge is a hard game to recommend, and the reason why I don't recommend Shadow at the Water's Edge is, oh, look at this. Her Interactive was into Pride before Pride. Her Interactive was, you know, they were inclusive before it was cool to be inclusive. This game came out in 2006 and they were already showing us their Pride support. Her Interactive was woke before we even knew what woke meant. Take that. I want to play Forgotten City. That one looks like a blast. I know it does. I want to play it. I have it on Xbox Game Pass. I love The Witness. Have you ever played it? And Braid was amazing. So I have The Witness on PlayStation 4, and on Steam. And The Witness is such an interesting game because there's no in-game like dialogue. There's no like, oh, it's random. That's really cool. I like that. That's really cute. So The Witness doesn't have like in-game dialogue. It doesn't have instructions for solving puzzles. You just have to kind of like go in and kind of figure out the rules as you go. And I like how the puzzles, in The Witness are, they're so interesting. Like the next feature that you learn in The Witness is the new knowledge you gain to solve future puzzles. It kind of reminds me a lot of like Myst, for example, where like knowledge is key and knowledge is power. So yeah, Polygon, it was great. I didn't finish it, but it was great. Barking Otter says, yo, Joe, did you know you're a legend? Aw, Barking Otter, welcome on in. Thanks for coming in tonight, Barking Otter. For those of you, thanks for giving Barking Otter that shout out. Please consider giving Barking Otter a follow. He does a lot of game development and like software streams where he'll like show people on stream like how to code in like JavaScript, and he is also in software development just like me. So I know, right, Barking Otter, the game jam, hell yeah. I'm still trying to figure that out, but what I might do instead for now, Barking Otter, what I'm thinking about doing instead is there's a lot of community members in my chat that want to make their own Nancy Drew games, like Nancy Drew games. So what I'm thinking of doing instead, Barking Otter, is I'm going to start releasing Nancy Drew game development tutorials, like how to make your own like point and click adventure game, how to make your own puzzles. I might like take a picture or take a video of certain Nancy Drew puzzles, and I might show people in YouTube videos like, hey, this is how you do it in this game engine, and if you want to make your own Nancy Drew game, here's the exact code for free. I caved and got Forgotten City during a sale a month or so. I've been trying to find it for some Gooba and Jetpack. If you have an Xbox, definitely consider getting Xbox Game Pass. I've saved so much money from Game Pass because Forgotten City is on Game Pass. Wait, so you never finished your thoughts on Shadows at the Water's Edge? Oh yeah, Peppermint. Welcome on in, Aaron Casey Gamers. Can we get a shout out for Aaron Casey Gamers? Aaron Casey Gamers is another Nancy Drew streamer, and she's really fun to hang out with. She's more of a daytime streamer. Definitely consider checking her out. She has awesome Nancy Drew content. Hope you're having a great night, Aaron Casey. Gamers, that's awesome. But yeah, to answer your question, Peppermint Cutie, I will answer your question with two puzzles. Okay? The first puzzle that I will answer your question with is the Mega Sudoku. Would you really recommend Shadow at the Water's Edge and subjecting someone to a Mega Sudoku puzzle? And for those of you that don't know what a Mega Sudoku puzzle is, okay, so like, for those of you that know, Sudoku is a square grid, okay? Sudoku is a square grid. A Mega Sudoku puzzle, on the other hand, for those of you that don't know, just bear with me. A Mega Sudoku puzzle is 5 grids in one, and you're solving a portion of the grid in order to get the full grid. So if you are a Sudoku fan, maybe that's great, but if you're a new Nancy Drew like beginner, this is a very, very overwhelming puzzle to get started with in Nancy Drew games. So if that's the first puzzle that I would not recommend. That's one reason why I wouldn't recommend Shadow of the Water's Edge, because, you know, I streamed this. I streamed myself doing this. It took me 2 streams. It took me 2 streams to solve the Mega Sudoku puzzle. That's the first puzzle that I dread in that game. The second puzzle that I don't necessarily dread, but I think it's not like I think it's not like the easiest for new people, are the nonograms. So like nonograms are typically like, you know, 5x5, 4x4, 3x3 grids. And the way they work is that you'll have like, you know, numbers that are on them, and the numbers represent like colors. So like, you know, it might be like 3 squares are black and 1 square is, you know, like there needs to be like spacing. So like it's 1 square followed by 3 squares, or 1 square followed by 2 squares, or 1 square followed by 2 squares, like, and so on and so forth. Well, in Nancy Drew Shadow at the Water's Edge, they change it up. And instead of this like small grid, you get like this ginormous grid that's like 30 by 30, and you have to solve like this giant mega nonogram, and it's like a huge like puzzle that's mandatory. So Shadow of the Water's Edge, it's a good Nancy Drew game, and it's spooky and fun, but some of those puzzles are extremely challenging, and they will have you sitting at your computer struggling, because there's no auto solution. Like, you have to figure it out. The game doesn't. This is easy mode. The game you'll have to figure it out yourself. And you can look up the spoilers, but it's not always fun that way. And trust me, like, I streamed this without spoilers. It took me forever. And I love Picross. Like, I have a Nintendo Switch. I love buying the Picross games on Nintendo Switch. They're some of my favorite games, because I love nonogram puzzles. But oh my god, Nancy Drew, Shadow at the Water's Edge, like that game, like, it's PTSD. It took me, oh god, it takes 10 years to do that mega on stream. Aaron, oh my gosh, Aaron, same. I knew there was Sudoku. I didn't know it was like mega. Like I said, I haven't played it myself. I mean, it's not really a spoiler. It's like a mild spoiler. I love to look it up, to be honest. I have no shame. It's okay. How's it going, Black Mamba? Welcome on in. Nancy opens up a puzzle and it's literally just a game of Risk. Guava, I know, right? 4-player game of Monopoly. Yeah, exactly. Give the envelope I picked up from JJ to Heather. Fix the plotter, whatever that is. Go to the square, do Grand Park, and buy 4 things from Minette that have some basic qualities as the stuff she has in the center. Pick up those fabric photos from Dieter. Oh yeah, we have to go to Dieter's still.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. If you like the bargains, you have come to the right place. What captures the eyes?
Well,
I don't know what to get. I'm debating the bowling ball, probably. Either the bowling ball or the traffic cone. I'm debating between the bowling ball and the traffic cone.
The
Does this cost very much?
The traffic cone is one of my favorites. So colorful and so useful. With it, I myself learned to park my car parallel, and I ask only €10 for it.
Would you take €8 for it?
It is yours. See anything else you like?
Kitty girl, the Bacalki?
This piece of stone looks interesting.
Your instincts are very good. It is not just a piece of stone. It is a piece of history.
Do you know how hard it was to find the Bacalki?
From an ancient civilization. I sell it to you for €53.
I need to know where you put the Bacall carving. I don't remember. Henrik, I need to know where you put the Bacall carving.
See anything else you like?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac. Henrik, I need to know.
Actually, I don't see anything else.
Yeah, new things come and old things go all the time. You must come back.
I might just do that. Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Henrik, I need to know where you put the Bacall carving. I can't remember. Henrik, I need to know where you put the Bacall carving. You're asking the wrong amnesiac. I love that, like, that loop in the hospital where Nancy in Secret of the Scarlet Hand can just keep asking him over and over and over and over again. Henrik, I need to know where you put the Bacall carving. And it's the same inflection and tone every single time. Oh my god. Oh my god. I loved it. It's so funny. I need to know. And then you thought Jean Michel has an outrageous accent. Are there only 3 vendors here? And I have 3 vendors, but 4 items. So
You cannot stay away. This is good. What do you like?
Mobique. I'm gonna get this.
You said the price of this is
I'm so pissed
what?
off that I fucked
The
it up.
price is €35.
I'll take it.
Voila.
For a fucking bike thing.
What else do you like?
How much are you selling the green rings for?
They are green magic rings. They cost €15.
How about €11?
Voila. What else do you like?
No, we're done here. We're done
Guess I'm
here.
just not in a buying mood.
Next time I have what you want.
Sounds good. Au revoir.
Oh, the spoon is the Fun Day spoon? I didn't know that. That's funny. That is so funny. Okay, now we're gonna go to Dieter and get the photos from Dieter. Guava's like, that's what I did. Okay. For those of you that don't know, Guava is also playing this game. And Guava, it's okay for me to say that. This is Dieter, by the way.
No, don't say anything. Let me guess. You lost your passport, so you're looking for the American consulate to get it replaced. Only you wound up here because you asked a Parisian for directions, and you thought you understood what he said, only you didn't. Am I right?
Well, you got the part about being an American right.
But you're not lost? Ugh, I must be losing my touch. Dieter von Schwesterkrank. Please don't tell me you're a would-be model who thinks her career would take off if only I would photograph her.
No,
Nancy's
my
like,
name's
in
Nancy
these
Drew.
mom jeans?
Minette sent me here to pick up some
mom
fabric
jeans?
photos.
Ah, I regret to say I have not printed them up yet, nor will I have time to do so for quite a while. Had I used my digital cameras, there would be no problem, but unfortunately, the essence of those fabrics was better captured by film.
Interesting.
You're not really going to make me go back to Minette and tell her that, are you?
I'd forgotten how unpleasant she can be when things don't go her way. Do you know how to make prints?
Sure.
Sure.
Then all is well. There is a binder on the
gosh.
bookshelf that will
Here
tell
we
you how
go.
to make prints with the paper I use, which is Krollmeister Eskachrome PB paper.
Guava, you
The
like
dark
this
room
puzzle?
is through the door
What?
with the red light by it, and the 4 negatives from which prints need to be made are next to the enlarger. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Guava, you liked this puzzle? This puzzle is scary. This is not a good puzzle. And there's also, Guava, I don't know if I should tell you this, Guava, but there's a cheat code for this puzzle. Guava, there's a cheat code for this puzzle.
Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there. Some of those chemicals are extremely volatile.
So, Guava, I don't know if I should tell you this, but there's a cheat code for this puzzle.
Whoa, look at all those bottles of chemicals.
So-
One false move and boom.
So, Nancy has to do these photo prints, and I don't remember what the directions are, so I'm not going to do it yet. Because I don't remember what the directions are for this. But basically, you turn the lights off.
It's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
Yeah, so like if you fuck anything up, this is what happens. This is what happens when you fuck it up.
Oops.
That like that is what happens. That is what happens when you fuck it up. So this is one of those Nancy Drew puzzles where it will kill you. It will literally kill you if you're not careful. We'll just do an instant replay of that.
Oh dear.
This is what I love about the Nancy Drew games too. Like in earlier Nancy Drew games, like they paid no mind to like any of this. Like what I've learned in this stream is that Nancy Drew games truly do not fuck around. Yeah, Gertron, that's like the funny, like that's what makes the Nancy Drew games so like awesome, is that they really don't fuck around. Like Nancy's been, okay, chat, please back me up on this. Nancy's been bludgeoned. She's been like, you know, she's been knocked out and woken up like in a room tied up and something's on fire and she has to escape the room that's on fire. She's been like in situations where she almost drowns to death. She almost gets crushed to death. She has to like jump from like something that's moving. She almost suffocates to death. She gets electrocuted. A bomb explodes, like cut in half several times. Yeah, exactly. The Nancy Drew games do not screw around. She can kill a bird with avocado. Oh my gosh, Guava. She can fall, head cleavered by a scythe. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's so many like dramatic situations that can happen in Nancy Drew games, and if you're not careful, this is what happens. So this is what I love about the Nancy Drew games, though. Like I said, like they're savage. It was Danganronpa before its time. Oh my god, Gertron, I played Danganronpa. I played 1, 2, and 3. And I love Danganronpa. Those games were so good. I love Danganronpa. Fall off ocean rocks. Yeah. Nancy poisoned. Yeah. Nancy gets poisoned. Bicycle crash. Yeah. If she doesn't wear a helmet. Yeah. The Nancy Drew games, they definitely have like the funniest like Nancy deaths and the most like intense ones too. The kayak. Yeah. So Guava, I'm going to show you the cheat code, Guava. Right, Guava, are you ready to see this, Guava? Guava, are you ready to see the cheat code? So, you see this toilet, Guava?
Help yourself!
You see this cheat code? You see this toilet, Guava? Did you see this? You see this toilet? Okay, so this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. Nancy's going full-blown IBS right now. Nancy is full IBS. I was wondering what the toilet was for. So we're gonna do this real quick. This is the cheat code for this game, for this puzzle. This doesn't happen in Nancy Drew games. So like this is like this is the only puzzle I think in Nancy Drew game history where you can do this. Tumi Coco Kringle. Yeah, I know, right? That sandwich Nancy ate earlier just did not do well on her stomach. 2 and Cocoa Kringles. Yeah, right. I forgot how many times you have to do it. You have to do it a certain number of times. Not us just flushing the toilet a million times. 10? Okay. We're still doing it. And then you get an Easter egg, too, for it. And then, but wait, Candy Girl, what do you do after that, Candy Girl? Do you know what you have to do after that? Candy Girl, do you know what to do after that? Because you don't have the prints. We got the Easter egg, though.
There, I'll just put them in an envelope and I'll be all set.
Oh, that's it. Okay, I got it. Candy Girl's like, I wouldn't know. I don't cheat. It's so mean, Candy Girl. It's so mean. But yeah, so that's the cheat code. And you do get an Easter egg for it. Like, so the Easter egg is kind of like one of those like, like gotcha moments where it's like, I don't know, like, but the game doesn't. Candy Girl's calling me out. She's calling me out tonight.
Ah, you made the prints. Now you get to have the pleasure of delivering them to Monsieur Traquenard.
It sounds like you don't like him.
He's a conceited nixnut who thinks far too highly of himself and far too little of everyone else to do his job fairly.
Guav was like, are you telling me that you didn't want to put papers and liquids for 2 to 8 seconds in the dark? Flushing the toilet makes prints. Yeah, Peppermint Cutie. Flushing the toilet 10 times gives you an Easter egg, and it gets you the prints.
Heather didn't seem to like him very much either.
I refuse to bow and scrape when I'm in his presence, and he resents me for it. He's not used to that. You see, most people are so afraid he'll write something bad about them that as far as they're concerned, whatever Jean-Mi wants, Jean-Mi gets. No questions asked.
Candy Girl's Redemption of Hydrate is brought to you by Ice Mountain Water. Thank you.
I'd better go.
Drop by again?
Okay, so I'm purposely not talking to him because I really do want to solve this puzzle, but the natural way. Oh my god, this is giving me like Finding Nemo vibes. Okay, this is really cool. I like this. This is reminding me of Finding Nemo so much. Oh my god, this is so cute. Okay, but I know some about photography. I don't think you have to mix the chemicals in the dark. I just put the prints in.
What's this?
That's just a toy I made when I was a boy. Go ahead and play with it if you want. I still do.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And he made it.
Nice camera. Is it digital?
Yes, very high res though. Very limited capacity. Would you like to borrow it?
I'd love to. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't know you can borrow the camera. So wait, where do you get the instructions for the book though? Like, where do you get the instructions for learning how to do photography? Is it nearby? I thought it. Maybe it's not. Next to the aquarium? Oh, dark room. Here we go. Thank you for your purchase of the Chromemeister Eschachrome PB photographic paper. This has been created for under rigorous quality guidelines. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so you have to do red, then white, then blue. Oh my god. It's the colors of the French flag, isn't it? Place this 7 to 12 seconds. White for 5 seconds, and then blue for 5 to 8 to 15 seconds. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be so intense. Wait, why can't I go in here? Oh, because I didn't. Okay. I'm going back now. No. Oh, oops. We're gonna load. Okay.
Just make sure you don't knock over anything in there.
Whoa,
some of those chemicals are extremely volatile.
So
One false move and boom.
So it's red, white, blue, red, white, blue. And we have to turn the light off, and then I think we... I think. And in the dark, you choose to remember the first basin is in the middle of the screen. Yeah. Yeah. Left to middle. Exactly. We can give it a shot and just see how it goes. Damn it. Oh, wait a minute, but I don't have the timings. So the first one is... Insert the negative desire to create the print into the enlarger. Turn off the lights.
Enlarger, negatives, developer, stop bath, fixer. May I take this binder into the dark room with me?
Leave it in here, please. If you take it in there, you might spill something on it.
That is so mean. You might spill something on it. Insert the negative you desire to create a print into the enlarger. Turn on the enlarger and print image onto the Chromemeister Eschchrome B for 2 to 9 seconds. So wait a minute. Make sure all processes are done in complete darkness. Insert the negative you desire into a print de-enlarger, 2 to 9 seconds. And then it goes red, white, blue. So, does that mean we have
Looks like the paper is already mounted on the enlarger. That helps. The negative I want to make a print from goes here. These must be the negatives.
Okay, there we go. So it has to go in there, and then after that we put this in here, here, and here. But we gotta be careful because there's like little chemical things here, 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 and here. So it goes here, then here, then here. Here, then here, then here, and then there's time limits. So...
Oh my gosh, it's pitch black in here. With all those chemicals around, I'm going to have to be real careful.
Where's the... Oh, I see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh dear.
Where the fuck did I do it? Oh my god. The fixer takes the longest at 8 seconds, and the white is just for 2. Okay, wait a minute. So, do you do this first, and then this, and then this, and this? Because when I turned the lights off, this didn't work. Put stickers on your screen. Do I have sticky notes? I don't have sticky notes. I don't have tape either. Tape will work. A photo worked for me, honestly. A photo might be hard, though, because it looks smaller on a photo. You know what I mean? Ugh. What am I gonna do? Okay. I think what I'm going to do instead, since this is going to sound like a cop-out move, but trust me, it's not a cop-out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the next stream and make that the focus for the next stream I do. And that's, because I've been almost streaming for 3 hours, so I think I'm going to do that and just do that instead. Because that way I can wrap up this part and then we can move on to part 2, which will be developing the photos. So we'll do that for the next stream. I'm excited for this, though. A photo worked for me. Yeah. All right, I'm just waiting for Streamlabs to pop up again. Okay. Let me see who's online tonight. But once again, I just want to say thank you so much, everybody that came in tonight to watch me play Nancy Drew. I really, really enjoy Nancy Drew games, and it's been so much fun getting the opportunity to play these games with you all. I'm going to raid Element. She's playing Nancy Drew the Silent Spy, which is a really, really fun Nancy Drew game. I haven't streamed this game yet, but I plan to stream it soon. Element is a really nice, really awesome streamer, and she's so fun to hang out with. I did a collaboration with her last month where we streamed Nancy Drew Warnings. No, 2 months ago, where we streamed Nancy Drew Warnings at Waverly Academy with Tina Balducci. Once again, thank you all so much for taking the time with me to play Danger by Design. I love this Nancy Drew game and it's a lot of fun. And thanks to everyone who came in tonight. Thanks for the gifted subs, the bits, the follows, everything. Thank you all so much again. And I'm so happy to bring all of you to Element. She's a really nice, really awesome Twitch streamer. Not only does she stream Nancy Drew, but she also streams Reddit and the Asshole threads. She's just a really awesome person to hang out with, and I highly recommend checking out and giving her channel a follow. But once again, thank you all so much. Tune in this weekend. I'm not sure when I'm going to stream next. I'll definitely post in the Discord when I'll be streaming next. It'll either be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I might even do 2 streams. We'll see. But once again, thank you all so much. Tune in to see more Nancy Drew soon. And hope you all have a great night. Good night, everybody. Italian Gamer Joe is signing off. See you all next time.